So what's happening? I'm just gonna let you do it.
Um, Falcon is rebooting his internet right now
Oh, got you.
because he can't see any of. Well, he can see our rolls, but only really late, and we can't see his rolls at all.
Now, why would you go
Shit.
do that?
I didn't mean to do that. Delete that. I didn't mean to write that in there.
You should have set up every single damaging spell that you have.
Shit.
Go hard or go home.
Right, what?
Don't talk about this. You know nothing. Shut up.
I am not Jon Snow. Jon Snow.
I didn't see anything. Um, for B team, like I think I'm gonna try to find out what everybody's classes are and then pick because I'm really indecisive. It helps me decide what I want to do if I know what's not taken. You know, it helps me a little bit. Fidget was kind of fun. Like
He would pew
he would
pew a
shoot
lot.
magic missile like yeah, he would make finger guns and go pew pew and shoot his magic missile. And and then do like TJ Hooker kind of rolls out, you know, like he's and pew pewing with his finger guns. They're bolts of quantum energy that I created with a device that I invented. It's just some bullshit little device that doesn't actually do anything. Uses it like a gun, shoots it like a gun. Pew pew.
It's actually his arcane focus.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, I don't remember exactly how I did it, but I had something like that. He's like basically a gnome, and I did have like a few little gadgets that didn't actually do anything, but were things that he supposedly invented to create his not magic, his science. It would probably make more sense for a sorcerer though than a wizard because a wizard has to, you know, maybe that was part of my problem. Maybe if I made it a sorcerer, it would be easier to pull off.
I don't know, I think it makes sense for a wizard to not believe that it's actually arcane. They see everything as a scientific process.
Okay, yeah. I'd explain it to you, but you wouldn't understand. It's over your head. You wouldn't get it. It's science, trust me.
Yeah, I remember it's science a lot.
I cast detect science. do an Arcana check to determine if this is an object of great scientific power. Yeah, it was kind of interesting. It was fun. He'd get really annoyed when people would talk about magic. He usually wouldn't say anything because I think he's probably had that argument too many times before, so he doesn't bother most of the time, but every once in a while he might if he gets exceptionally annoyed. It's not magic, it's science. Magic isn't real. Well, Wilfred got his critical fail out of the way at least. What's going on?
Oh,
Hello.
hello.
Do you see my failure?
Yeah.
Yeah, you got it out of the way at least, right?
Yeah. It sucks. I rolled a 19, a 9, then a 1. What the hell?
I only see a 1.
I know. It's something I only saw, but it didn't load in. Damn it! I wish I got that 19. Oh well.
What are you rolling insight on to see if you can tell what's going on, or?
Just a test. I didn't want to
Oh,
roll
okay.
anything else they could do, but it was more like a test than anything else. But okay. I think I'm good to go. This is gonna be a little weird playing like this, but hey, still able to play.
So, Zeta, you're only kind of half conscious as you're still in the middle of that vision that I sent you while this is happening,
Mm-hmm.
but you wake up, and Wilfred is the only one that really notices immediately because he's on watch at the moment. When Zeta sits up in the bed, she steps off and picks up her spear immediately, just very stiff, almost mechanical movement. She gets up, grabs the spear, and starts to walk around the foot of the bed. And that would be when I need you to give me an insight check.
Wilfred?
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's see. Insight. 14.
You definitely know something is up, but you're not sure exactly what? So you're going from watching the door in the hall to stepping in her direction, and Lurin and Ansel, I don't remember where they are at the moment. One of them was sleeping on the floor, or were they both sleeping on the floor?
Yeah, I mean, I would probably be sleeping maybe by the fireplace, even if there's no fire. I don't know.
Okay.
Which is probably not the best place if she's on that side of the bed. I figure each of us have like a rotation of being on watch, and we had Wilfred was the last on watch, so he wouldn't be in the bed.
Mm-hmm.
So I might
He
even
would
be
have
in the
been
bed.
down by
Actually,
the door.
maybe.
Well, that's why I was asking, because Ansel and Lurin, one of them might have shared the bed, but
Yeah, I mean, I guess it's up to Zeta if she wants
I'll
to
be on
share
the
the
floor,
bed
that's
with
fine.
anybody.
I plopped in and passed out last night.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Pretty
you didn't have
promptly.
any. You didn't take any watch at all.
I didn't actually pick one, no.
So yeah, hers would probably ridden right after mine.
I don't know, did I? I mean,
Maybe she might have had second
You
watch, and then this happened after she went back to bed. I don't know. But in any case,
Probably.
mm-hmm.
so I didn't get my spells back then?
you would have.
You did. You still completed the long rest. It's just immediately after the long rest. This is what's happening.
Gotcha.
Ansel slumped against the wall, sleeping.
Yep, I just have a nice place on the wall.
Okay. So Zeta circling around the bed. Ansel is the first one in easiest reach. I'd like a charisma saving throw from you, Zeta.
See what you got.
Okay, so I have a table there so you can see what that means.
I'm going to pick. I'm gonna choose Ansel,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm
I am
gonna
scared.
And
pick
is it an attack or a spell?
a spell.
Okay,
Maybe I will choose jump.
you don't get to choose the spell.
Oh, I don't get to choose the spell?
You just choose that it is a spell.
Okay, spell please. Spell please.
Be something fun.
I am the asleep.
Very far.
Are we all still asleep, or maybe we're?
You're still
Wilfred's
asleep
up.
at the moment. Wilfred is the only one that's awake right now.
Okay.
Hey, Zeta, what you doing there?
Can I speak?
On the save, no.
Okay.
And advantage because he's asleep.
Yeah, he's technically
Shit.
unconscious.
So Ansel takes
I didn't think that was
20
gonna
piercing
work that
damage
way.
because it's guaranteed critical.
I would never have picked that if I thought you were gonna do one of my cantrips. Son of a bitch!
Damn.
Basically Zeta is walking across the room and she's pretty much by the corner of the bed and swings the butt end of the spear in Ansel's direction. The blade morphs into this long, twisted, gnarled vine covered in thorns, wraps around both of his ankles, and flings him across the room, slamming into the fireplace.
Oh god.
Ow.
So you take 20 piercing damage,
Oh god, I'm
and you're
so
now
sorry.
awake.
Oh, I
Now
take
I
20?
need- Yep, because it's guaranteed critical since you're incapacitated, being unconscious.
Yeah, boy.
Ow.
Shit.
So, Wilfred and Zeta, I need you to both give me initiative. And Ansel, you can make it at disadvantage. Laren, I need a perception check.
Okay.
And Luthien, I need a perception at disadvantage.
Yeah, I'm over here hanging out with McRibs. If I remember correctly, McRibs
it.
is like helping me decipher the book or something. I don't remember what we were doing. We were doing something.
Mm-hmm.
Perception check at disadvantage.
Oops.
Oh,
Forgot to
I have a
select.
0, so this will go well. 9. Could have been worse.
Dang.
Okay, so Luthien, you don't realize what's going on, but Ansel, you can roll me initiative at disadvantage.
Oh, I thought I did. I'm sorry.
Or Laren, sorry, Laren. Sorry.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
that's-
Oh man, McRibs. Yeah, that. Of course, that makes so much sense. Of course, that word would mean that.
Oh,
Watch
That's
I
so
it.
thought I
funny.
rolled disadvantage. I'll roll another one.
It's okay.
I mean, whatever you roll is going to be lower than that.
Pretty much.
Double crit.
Yeah, unless you double crit.
Yeah.
Wow.
Nope. A pretty low roll.
If you were a diviner wizard,
I
you'd have
actually
awesome
had
portents.
disadvantage selected, and it doesn't. I guess it doesn't do it for initiative. Because
Hmm.
I literally I double checked it and it was selected that time too, and it only rolls.
I know,
it
me
once.
too.
That's alright.
Huh.
That's alright. So Ansel is actually up first.
I wanted him to go first. I don't know what to do.
She attacked you, my brother.
Stand
I
up.
know.
Kind
but
of
it's
just
Zeta, and I
figuring
don't
out
wanna
what's
hit her
going
back.
on.
Crap.
What would
Don't-
your character do in this situation?
I'm not gonna attack her. I'll attempt to grapple her.
Would he say anything?
Okay.
Like, ow, what are you doing?
So I'm gonna get up and get that thing off. Okay, you did it. And attempt to like grab her, I guess. How do I go about doing that?
That would be an athletics check.
Okay. Athletics? Oh god, I'm terrible.
Nat 1.
Yep.
Zeta, I need you to give me an athletics check as well. It's basically just a formality, but I'm gonna say with the rolls like that, Zeta makes an opportunity attack.
Shit.
She stabbed. Woo!
Thankfully, Hansel, despite fudging the grapple attempt and tripping and falling almost on your face, you see her turn and twirl the spear around to bring the point down in your direction, and roll sideways almost under the bed as she drives the point into the floor where you just were.
Wilfred, I think we have an issue.
Yes, we
Then
do.
it's
Knock
Zeta
her out.
again.
Oh shit.
With the spear in the floor, she's snarling down at you, Ansel, and I need that charisma save.
Oh, Christmas save. Okay. How am I?
Okay.
I have no charisma. Why am I getting? Oh wait, that's. Okay.
So that's the same sort of thing as before.
Okay, so I'm gonna go for Wilfred this time. I'm sorry, man. Out of character.
You do what you gotta do.
So you choose Wilfred, and was it attack or a spell?
S-
Attack.
Don't cast a spell at me.
She puts a concentrated face on and goes for attack after hearing that from Wilfred.
Okay. So she goes straight from the spear in the ground, snarling down at Ansel, and reverses her grip on it, and lunges in your direction instead, Wilfred. Holding the spear tucked in against her side, she tries to drive it into your stomach. Thankfully, adamantine armor, pretty helpful.
Whew.
Yes.
So it's kind of a tink, and slices a little bit of a scratch across your stomach and into the wall, or into the door.
Thank God for shields and adamantine armor.
Then it's Lauren's turn.
Kid, go get the mage.
Lauren is like, why is everybody fighting? Stop fighting! And he yells it really loud. So hopefully Luthien will hear him. And then I will cast Hold Person at 4 level on all 3 of
Okay. So all 3 of you need to make
What?
the saving throw.
Is it wisdom?
I don't know like what's going on. I just see people fighting.
I'm gonna use my reaction ability. Because I'm gonna need it.
Okay.
Nice.
And
Oh,
Zeta is the one who fails.
of all the people who would probably most likely succeed it too, and I knew that when I did it, I just like, what would Ansel,
Yeah.
what would
I was
Laren
really
do?
worried. This is the first saving throw where I have any points in anything, and I was really worried.
All right. It only lasts 1 minute though.
That's still plenty because she's paralyzed. And Wilfred is up next.
can I wrench the spear away from her?
Yeah.
So do I roll athletics or just rip it out of her hand?
I actually have to check the rules on paralysis specifically. Automatically fails strength and
I also
dexterity
moved to the
saving
back
throws.
corner of the room,
Um,
away from
She
everybody.
can't even. Yeah, she can't even make the check to contest it. So you can just
So,
automatically
yeah, I'll just-
take it away.
So I'm gonna take the spear out of her hands and toss it at the foot of the bed, and see if
Okay.
she's still snarling or trying to snarl at me. Zeta, you still in there?
So I'm paralyzed. Can I speak? And I can't even move my eyeballs, so you're not gonna get much
You
response
kind
from
of-
me.
You kind of have like very, very, very slight control. But it's not very much right now.
And I say, while everybody's here, I'm like, what's going on?
I'm gonna say,
I'm gonna have to knock Zeta out real quick. Hang on, and
Wait, why? What
Okay.
happened?
can't
well, she attacked.
stop.
She attacked Ansel with her magic, and she
It
tried to
was
kill me
more
or
than just
disembowel
an
me, man.
attack.
Can't.
We got enough time. You could probably tie
Stop.
her up or something.
Let me knock her out real quick, and we'll handle this. So can I non-lethally damage her with the war?
You can try.
You could try, but it
Ugh.
would be really difficult.
You want to
Okay,
use something
s-
that's like not.
Well, the thing is, all I have is blades, so it's either Warhammer or she's gonna get a bunch of cut.
You also all have rope.
Oh, we do all have.
Yeah, just tie her up and then I'll go and get Luthien.
Well, she might. I'm not gonna say anything. You guys, you guys make a choice, but I don't think that the tiger up is gonna be enough. I'm just.
So can I attempt to tie her up and then try to put her
Put her where?
in the closet over here?
I guess so, but give me a survival check.
Survival. All right.
Okay. So you tie her up, and you put her in the closet.
All right.
Being paralyzed, she
Ansel,
can't
go get-
exactly fight it.
I can't go. I need you to go get Luthien. Come on. I'm gonna
Yep,
hold the closet door shut.
I'm gonna
As
run.
I shut the doors, I'm
jump
just gonna.
and-
So yeah, as soon as put her in there, I'm gonna shut the doors and push my body weight against it so she doesn't open it.
Hmm.
I want to do an insight check to see like if I have time. I mean, I assume all this is gonna take at least a round.
Yeah.
I just want to see an insight check because honestly, I would imagine from Laren's perspective, just waking up, he doesn't know what's going on and he doesn't know who's on what side or what's going on. So I just want to. Just try to determine
go ahead and make
who's
your-
on the who's still with us and who's not or whatever.
Mhm.
Oh.
In all the confusion, you really have no idea what exactly is going on.
Wilfred,
You
what's going
watched-
on?
You watched Wilfred tie Zeta
I
up
don't
and throw
know.
her in the closet, that's about all you really know that's going on.
Why are you guys fighting? Why are you fighting Zeta?
I don't know, but hey, I'm not trying to fight her, man. I'm trying to not to knock her head in.
You hear
Well, they're
But
not
she's
actually-
freaking
thunking
out
and
trying to stab us.
frustration from the closet.
They're not
Alright.
attacking me, so I'm just gonna stay back and just kind of be on guard for now.
Just stay out of this for now. We gotta figure out what the hell's going on, and Luthion's probably the one to know about this kind of shit. So that'll be the end of my turn.
on that note-
Just holding it down.
On that note, I'd like Luthien to give me another perception check.
Alrighty. Disadvantage still or normal?
No, Laren was pretty loud. So
Oh, hey.
So you don't really know what's happening in the next room over, but you definitely heard shouting.
These children, I swear. McRibs, give me a second, buddy. Let me go check on them. God. And then I'll start heading that way.
Mm-hmm.
Were you guys coming out of the room to come get me?
I was about to, yeah.
Okay.
You can roll initiative if you want to, Luthien, but we're not really in combat right now. It's just, as people are figuring out what's going on, I have to have Zeta roll saves.
Yeah, as I say, that's the thing, though. Probably be a good idea to put myself on there.
I'm in the closet. That's so funny to me. I don't know why.
You're
I've been
outside
waiting a week to find out what's gonna happen. Y'all shove me in the in the
Tie
cabinet.
you up and shove you in a closet.
Yeah, I've been just waiting all week to find out what's gonna happen.
We're gonna
That
take
whole
you to church.
that whole person couldn't have come out more better. I don't think.
Just pushing you into
Nope,
Narnia.
That was
Imagine.
luck. That was
She's
luck. It could have.
Aslan's problem now.
It could have easily,
That's
very
probably-
easily, actually most likely had the opposite effect where it was Wilfred and maybe Ansel too would have failed it.
I got
Ansel wasn't pretty
+6.
good
I would
though.
have had to roll pretty
Yeah.
bad.
It makes so much more sense now. Zeta is Mr. Tumnus.
Well, the save is
Chaotic.
16. The save is 16, so you'd have to roll average to pass it, but you could have still failed.
Luthien knocks on the door. Hey, fuck's going on over here?
They're fighting.
I'm gonna come
Who's
over, open the door,
fighting?
and be like, I don't know. Zeta's got something going on with her. We want you to look at it.
And
What-
Zeta,
what-
I'd
what
like
does
you
she
to
have?
give me
What happened?
a charisma, then a wisdom saving throw.
I'm gonna put my armor on
Mm-hmm.
because I wouldn't have been wearing it. Ansel, you're probably not wearing your armor either.
Ooh.
Slight improvement. It's, you can, yeah, you know what the effect is. And you do break paralysis.
I break paralysis?
You're still tied up in a closet, but
But
you're
you're
not
not be-
paralyzed anymore.
Okay,
Nice.
well, I'm not gonna try to hurt my friends. So I'm not paralysis. I cannot try to bust out. Can I speak?
You can manage, like,
I don't really know what's
struggled
happening.
comments, but you're also paralyzed.
I'm still paralyzed. Okay.
Since hold person is a concentration spell, I probably recognize immediately when she breaks the spell.
You
Right.
do recognize the moment that the spell breaks, yeah.
All right, so I'm gonna say, Zeta, what's going on? Why are you fighting?
Hey, get back, man.
Okay, she's not
I'm gonna
paralyzed anymore.
with struggled
Damn.
voice coming from inside the closet, you hear, "Don't let me out."
I think we should let her out.
Shut up. You jerk.
I don't know. I don't trust her. She seems to have some problems, man. I think we should let her out.
They tied her up. Are
She's
you
got
Are you in the
rabies.
room now, Luthien?
Oh, you know what? Sorry. You know what? Technically, no one's opened the door for me yet, so I guess I can't say that.
I said come in. Well, I said they're fighting, but now
You
if
did
you
say they're
haven't come
fighting.
in yet, I'll say come in.
Okay, hey, you
Luthien,
know, you gotta be, you gotta be, you know, you gotta
Since
get
when is your ass
permission.
polite? Walk in that door.
Yeah, it's permission now. You know what I mean? You can't just walk up and just. I don't know what you guys are doing in here. You said she's tied up. I
Could
mean,
be
it
a
could some
foursome.
kinky stuff. Yeah, it could be some kinky stuff. I don't know what y'all are into.
she started fight. There was a
Wait,
fight.
what
I
do you?
think she was
What do you
attacking
mean Where is
Ansel.
she? Where is she?
She's in the
Where do you
closet.
think genius?
You put her.
As I'm like leaning against the wall.
She's tied
You
up.
put her in the closet.
Well,
You have her
yeah,
tied
because
up
she was
in the
swinging on
closet.
a. Yes.
Maybe she was having a nightmare.
I point at the wounds that Ansel has and say she did that. I think.
Yeah, he probably deserved it.
Yeah, I don't really know what happened.
Ansel, what'd you do?
She kind of threw me across the room. Then I attempted to grapple her and bring her down and failed miserably.
Were you
Before she-
inappropriate?
No. I was asleep against the wall, and then all of a sudden there's a whip around my legs, and I'm on the other side of the room.
Oh, that sounds like a good dream you had.
I'm dying.
I don't know, man.
What do we do?
Well, I think the first thing you should probably do is let her out.
Well, we gotta wait for her to calm down first.
Well, I don't think it's a matter of her being calm, man. I think she probably wasn't, you know, awake. You never seen somebody cast spells in their sleep before?
But she got up out of her
No.
bed and came and whipped me. She
I
woke up
mean-
and was like, fuck this guy in particular.
Kunta Kinte over there, you know?
I totally thought I could like throw healing word at you or some shit. Oh my god. Fail.
I was yeeted across the room. I don't know how to make that any more clear. There is something wrong.
Out of a
I
dead sleep? No.
She told us not to. She said don't let her out of the closet.
And she just beat up
Yeah.
Ansel and you trust her?
I mean, I don't know what's going on. That's why I called you to come, cause, like, you're the smart one.
Well, I mean, yeah, obviously, but you know, it's just I
Maybe
feel like
she.
we can't figure out what to do if we have her in Narnia. So we need to kind of let her out.
Maybe she's under a spell. I think we
Maybe,
should.
but I can't get rid of the spell if she's in the closet.
I mean, we should let her come out of the closet when she's ready.
You know what? We should be super supportive.
We're circle talking here.
I
I
don't
mean,
know.
it's always a big decision when you're ready to come out of the closet. So.
He's right. We should be just really supportive of her.
What the fuck?
So,
it sounds like she's not ready
you
to
guys
come
just
out of the
wanna-
closet.
So
You
do you
gotta
guys
let
just
her
want to
out
pass
to have-
turns?
Try to fix her.
What do you mean fix her?
All right, Mike Pence, calm down over there. Let's just I say we just open up the door. Let's let her out.
With
We're
when
gonna
the
build a
conversation
wall.
is going, I do need Zeta to give me another
Yeah.
charisma save.
Oh,
Wow.
shit.
Great. Yeah, look at that.
Not very good.
She's gonna get angry.
Wilfred.
Oh, Wilfred's
Let me
getting it.
come back around.
Uh-oh. Hello?
Wow,
Are you still
this is
there? Are you still
fascinating.
there, Zeta? Are you ready to come out of the closet yet?
No!
Don't worry, we support you.
When you're
I'll
done
still be
trying to
here
rip
for-
our
We
male
support you.
flesh off our bones, we'll let you. It's because we're guys. That's the reason why she went crazy like this.
Oh. I thought it was just because Ansel probably made some sort of untoward pass at her.
Maybe.
He was asleep.
He was
How
leaning
many
against the
times
wall,
do I
very
have to tell you?
subjective.
But you can't trust him when
He
he's
was
Seated
looking all
across the room.
emo, laying back, you know.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I'm accidentally sexy, okay? God.
I'm gonna do an insight check to see if I believe
Does an emo hair flip?
and do I believe Ansel that he
let's see.
didn't do anything?
Let's see.
Oh yeah, I believe Ansel.
Yeah.
I think he was just sleeping. I don't think he did anything.
You
Crimson
see,
Shadow.
I was right here, and then I got yeeted over here.
I believe you.
And I'm gonna walk that out
I believe him
inside
as
the
well.
room while we're talking about this. I was yeeted across the room.
I saw
was-
it with my own eyes.
I was here too, Luthien, and I mean I didn't hear him do anything until all I heard was just like the crashing, and she was attacking him. So,
I need another charisma save from Zeta.
oh.
Wilfred, get
If
out
anything,
of the way.
I think Zeta was trying to ravage him. She was like trying to throw him under the
You
bed.
know what?
but he missed.
That's what it was. It's reverse
Oh,
race. She
shit.
was trying to get me.
God
No,
damn it.
fuck this. I was accidentally sexy and she
But-
couldn't take it anymore. She had to have it.
Christ.
Zeta, roll a charisma save.
I did, and
Roll a charisma save.
I'm gonna
Oh.
stick with Wilfred for a while because he seems to be able to take my swings.
Okay.
Not so much
You
for
did.
Ansel.
Yeah, you
Eat
can
it
take
across
Well,
the
it seems I'm more sturdier than Ansel when it comes to taking swings at apparently. However, I don't like your methods, Zeta.
Do we hear anything inside the closet, like moving around or?
You hear specifically the word Brachus. And you don't have the attack on this, so I've gotta make it.
Oh,
And
Brachus? Is that the guy that?
no, that's trouble.
Make it a double.
Protect the world from devastation.
I can't, dude.
Is she gonna wild shape?
nope,
Oh,
a giant
Whoa.
crab claw busts through the
Uh-oh.
door and
Oh.
closes around Wilfred's head.
Oh God!
Hell yeah.
Oh God!
And Wilfred
Um.
takes 4 bludgeoning damage.
So she just burst through the thing,
Oh God!
The rope came
closet,
undone.
like Johnny.
Yeah, a little bit.
Here's
Johnny.
Actually, sorry, no, it's because the
Fuck.
hand has a different strength
Ah!
tape, so
the
you
hell?
take 7 damage.
Sometimes
it's
when my...
Basically, the crab claw just busts a hole through the door of the closet.
Okay, I'm getting sick and tired of this. We gotta knock her out, otherwise we're gonna be in
And it's,
trouble.
she's got you by the back of the head, Wilfred, and
Ah!
walks you out the door by the head with a big giant crab
Ah.
claw wrapped around your skull.
Oh, you suck, Zeta.
And that's technically an offhand attack. But the boar's tusk is... No, it's not a versatile, it's a one-handed.
Well, she doesn't have her spear. It got thrown on the ground.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, it was stuck in the wood,
My
wasn't
bad.
it? Thank God. I was
No,
all
you're right.
relieved.
Toss
Wilfred
it-
took
I toss
it.
it right here.
Wilfred took it and threw
Oh.
it by the bed. I forgot.
Right.
That was my mistake. I'm sorry.
No problem.
So she does have her main hand still, because it's her offhand that turned into the crab claw. But she doesn't have another weapon that she can draw easily, and... But she doesn't have control of it, so she does get to still cast a spell if she wants.
Why would I want to?
You're wholeheartedly trying to kill him right now, apparently.
Yeah.
Well,
I mean,
like-
at this
Yes.
I still didn't I get a 3, so I don't have any control right now.
My mom has something called psychomaniac syndrome, PMS, where she gets mad once a month. Is this what's happening?
Yeah.
You got some major
Yeah,
side eye.
Uh-oh, guys.
Uh-oh.
point,
Yeah.
pretty sure Laren's
good.
gonna die now.
Actually, no, that one doesn't affect as 4th level, so it's gotta be 3rd level.
Oh no.
Oh shit. Yeah, yeah.
Actually,
Well,
no,
looks like we
no,
gotta do
just because I added the new creature profile for it. Oh no, she doesn't have the spell prepared anyway, so yep, still this.
So, guys, it looks
Sorry.
like we gotta put her down.
Okay. B, I'm gonna send you a question.
It's unfortunate. Truly is.
Ah!
Yeah, I'm sorry, Zeta.
It's been a pleasure knowing you.
Uh-huh. I feel very guilty for what I'm about to do to you.
Same.
Oh shit. Luthien.
Yeah. What's up? What's the problem?
Look behind you.
Hmm? Oh, yeah. That's just Violet.
That's not a good thing,
Why not?
because she's about to nom the shit out of you.
Oh, I
Yeah.
don't think so. That wouldn't make any sense. Why would she do that?
And
I wanted to let her out of the closet.
sure enough, neither Blue nor Violet actually attack. They materialize, but just seem more confused. They're looking around for some sort of threat, but don't see any.
I wave at Violet. Hi.
And I'll let Zeta do your usual.
To do what?
Shoot her.
Your
Shoot
usual
her!
direwolf
Shoot her!
roleplay stuff.
Oh, okay. That's right. I still okay. Oh, yeah. All right. So let me think. So suddenly, you see both wolves turn their heads towards Zeta, and kind of like
Don't have control of them.
I don't have control of them. Oh,
No. It's just they're not affected by the curse the same way as you are. So I meant like Lucian turned around and waved at Violet.
I'm not sure. I'm confused. What? I don't
Is
know
it-
what my
is it-
next step.
Is it
I
my
was just
turn?
saying, like, for role-playing purposes, because
Oh, well, Violet would
Lucian was
lick.
still being friendly with Violet.
Yeah, Violet would lick anybody that said hello.
That's me.
Oh.
Oh yeah, buddy. Yeah, yo.
Oh,
This guy's behind the ears.
Get her off me, wolf.
What?
I don't know if we're in combat or not, but I want to run into the closet and shut the door.
oh shit.
Oh,
Kid!
I don't know what's going on.
I feel like things are going well.
Yes, this is totally 100% just peachy.
So
And I
Everybody stop
assume-
fighting!
Like, oh, sorry.
okay, so. Can I?
you are still
the
grappled,
grapple that-
though.
But there is a hole in
can
the
try.
door in the closet, and I'm like peeking out the hole that the crab claw made, but I'm still hiding in the closet.
So breaking the grapple, would that cost me my action?
Yeah, it takes an action to contest a grapple.
Well, I am flanking. I could always just hit her.
But she's also holding you by the back of the head.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna try and break the grapple. So athletic.
Okay. Zeta makes her roll at athletics +3.
Damn it.
So for
Why?
the critical fail, you go to twist, and the crab claw just clamps tighter, and she drives you face first into the floor.
Oh shit.
Stupid Zeta.
And Lucian is up next.
Alright. So Zeta is got Wilfred by the back of the head with that big old claw.
Mm-hmm.
After Lucian's done scratching Violet behind the ear, they turn around and be like, what are you doing? Put him down. That is incredibly unnecessary. And then, assuming, of course, Zeta's not going to even respond to that, he is going to cast Hold Person on her.
Okay.
Which is only a DC 15, sadly.
She's
Yeah, I
got
only
really
have
good wisdom.
I think
Yeah.
mine is higher than yours.
It is. You have a 20 in charisma. I only have 18 intelligence.
Yeah.
Yeah. My rolls kind of sucked a little bit when I made this character, but it's all good.
Well, you have an 18 and a 16 dex.
What's that?
You did okay. You have an 18 and a 16.
Yeah, I ended up with a 16 dex
You're
and a
pretty
16.
okay.
Yeah, I had a 16 dex and 16 intelligence at level 1, and everything else was 11s and 10s, so it's like it's not bad.
Mhm.
Yeah, I mean it's perfectly fine.
I can't believe I rolled a 1. God damn it.
But by bad, what I meant is like if I did point buy, I'd have a much higher constitution, and one of my dex or whatever would have been 17 instead of 16. So it's actually
Yeah, that's
it's
true.
worse than point buy, but it's not bad.
Yeah. Did Zeta do her save?
No, she didn't.
All I have to do is charisma,
Wisdom save.
Wisdom.
wisdom.
Very sad about that, by the way.
Oh,
Oh my god.
Yeah, look at that. Yeah, look at that.
I think you're safe. Yeah, I think you're good.
Yeah. Druid wisdom saves are usually pretty good.
Yeah, I really don't want to do that, but there's not much else I can do. So
Mm-hmm.
Luthien shakes his fist at her like, let him go.
That gets us back to Ansel.
Get her off. Get her off.
I don't know how to get her off.
Well, you see.
Oi.
Punch her in the face.
Okay. I'm gonna
Sorry.
I'm gonna pet Blue Wolf, and I'm like, I'm sorry, your mama is sick or something. We're gonna try to fix it, and then I'm gonna proceed to full round Zeta. Well, yeah. Wham. Wham.
Okay. That's one hit.
Yep, just one.
The rapier hits 2.
Oh, okay.
You moved into place, right?
Yeah.
Ah, there we go.
Zeta, you're being very bad, and you need to stop it. I'm gonna boop the snoot if you don't stop it.
Jeez.
So you swing the lash at her a couple of times and even manage to thrust with the rapier. She twists to the side a little bit and you only nick across her shoulder. But she does still keep her hold on the back of Wilfred's head.
You suck, Zeta.
And Zeta, I need the charisma save.
Oh,
Oh, great.
I mean, I'm afraid. Oh, I guess still Wilfred, because you're our punching bag in the team, right? I don't want to hurt him too bad, Wilfred.
You haven't really heard him yet. He took a little bit of damage, but
So, okay, good. So, also, she's gonna say, can't stop. She's not really able to speak very well, right?
She succumbed to the
Mhm.
bloodlust. Bloodlust.
Can't-
blood
Still.
out
Won't
on
stop.
her.
Can't stop, won't stop. Bad boys, baby.
Bloodlust.
So, keeping her hold on Wilfred's head, she brings up the club and drives your face 2 more times into the floor.
Ah,
Just like crack, crunch, and you're bleeding from the nose now as you're
Oh shit.
relatively certain that it's broken.
You okay there, buddy?
fuck you.
I'll try to heal you later. I probably wouldn't be able to say that.
Kid, we
That's
kind of need you
tolerance?
out here. That's not a duck.
Oh, is it my turn?
Mm,
I got a disconnect from 120. I'm trying to find where we are. There we are. I'm gonna
You're in the
like
closet.
right.
Kid?
I'm gonna throw open the closet door and try to jump on Zeta's back and put her in a sleeper hold if I can. Basically, like trying to choke her out, choke her unconscious, and I'm just like
rascal.
kind of screaming, "Stop! Stop! Stop fighting!"
Mhm.
And what do you need me to? Do I need to do a strength or athletics or?
This would be an athletics, yeah.
Okay. Pa crap.
Looking good, kid.
Ugh.
So you try to grab onto her, but she manages to just shrug you off as she's smashing Wilfred's face into the floor.
Zeta is the hardest boss in the day.
Do I get an advantage if I'm
Alright.
jumping from behind her?
She knows that you're in the
I'm
closet.
jumping
though.
onto her back.
Yeah.
I know, but flanking,
I guess, yeah, flanking.
kinda,
'cause
and coming from behind. Yeah.
I'll say since Ansel is there and Wilfred is. Well, Wilfred's not actually threatening, so we can't count him.
Yes.
So you do manage to.
It would have been
grapple
hard to
again.
beat the 17 either way. All right. I'm basically hanging onto her back with like my arm wrapped around her neck and trying to choke her out, which
Mhm.
will take some time, of course, but
Did she let go of me?
No.
Okay.
Okay.
Alright, so
He's so resigned
So-
to it. Okay.
athletics to break the stupid claw off. Come on, rolls.
So she only gets 14 and you finally managed to break free.
Yes. Yeah. Okay. I stand up because I don't. My head hurts now. I'm gonna have the second wind right now because, well, shit. Ouch. So D10. that's all I can really do for. Well, you know what? I'm gonna move right here if I can.
Okay. So with Laren trying to get around behind her neck and pull Zeta upwards, you manage to grab onto the claw with one hand and pull it loose enough that you drop out from the
Whew.
grip she's got. You roll up over onto your side and manage to get up and past her while Laren is still trying to wrestle her and hold her still.
Mm,
And that's Luthien.
Hmm. So, things are going well, everybody. Super stoked about all of this. So, Zeta is just smashing him into the ground, right?
Was he just
he
managed to break free?
Gotcha. He just broke free. Okay. I guess, man.
And
Spider ankles.
Laren's on my back? Is that what's happening?
Pretty
Yeah.
much.
All right. Man. Fuck. You know what? I'm gonna
Stab her
try
in the rib.
this. No, I don't want to. If I attack her, the fucking wolves might attack us.
Well, I already did it, so if they're gonna attack, they're gonna
Oh.
attack.
Well, then fuck it. I'm gonna hit her with oh fuck no, I took Ray of Frost instead of Chill Touch. Okay. Yeah, the hell with it. I'm gonna hit her with a firebolt. Everybody burn.
Oh my god. Really?
Yeah, everybody burn.
Oh.
Everybody burn.
Oh, great.
It's only a fire bolt, so it doesn't hit everybody.
Yeah, it's not fireball.
It might hit Kid.
I'm gonna say just because of like the maxed out damage die and the high roll, it'll do D2 damage to Laren, since he is holding on to her. So Laren takes 1 fire damage
Ow.
from... Basically, it's just your sleeve gets singed, and you maybe burn some of your arm hair off.
He's too young to have arm hair.
He's the same age as Wilfred.
Yeah, but he's also half elf.
True.
He's still a baby. That's why I'm calling him Kid.
But half-elves matured about the same speed as humans.
He's still a
If there
kid.
was
to me.
anybody who was the baby, it's actually Luthien.
Incorrect.
Real quick.
Oh,
Does she have to roll a con
elves are only
save to
considered an
avoid?
adult at 100 years old. And... you're only in your 30s. So that's
Grab
like
her
being
ankles.
an 8-year-old.
He's looking about an 8-year-old. Yeah, that's about right. Mentally, it's about right.
What was that about a...
He hit her with a
Constitution save,
fireball.
though?
So does she have to roll for concentration on those guys? On the wolves?
Oh, that's true.
They're just gonna go away and just be really confused.
Oh, yeah.
Basically, Blue and Violet came in and were just really visibly confused and not sure what was going on or why things were happening. And then they pop and just fall apart as leaves that dissolve away to nothing a moment later.
Perfect. Deal with her.
So Ansel is up next.
Am I the only one that's hurt her so far? Besides the firebolt?
That sounds
Well,
correct, yeah.
I don't know if you've seen me being smashed into the ground, but it's not like I'm trying to kill her.
I mean, we just assumed you were trying to get beat up.
If we don't know, you might be into that, Wilfred.
Yeah,
Oh,
we don't
shut
know.
up and swing on her.
Well, those hit.
Don't
Yep.
forget you have advantage because of me.
Oh yeah, you right. So should I just roll them again, or
We'll treat the first 2 rolls as the first
As one.
attack with advantage. Those still both hit.
Don't forget your rapier, man.
yeah, I know. I'm slowing down in case she goes down before my next attack. Just to be
Well,
safe.
you know, she's being very ornery right now, so I think.
Yeah, but I'm
it's
still
best-
not looking to kill her. I'm going to take it slow.
Okay,
So she's
you-
still very angry, right?
She is, and she's kind of trying to kick at you while you're swinging your. Basically, you're whipping her across the stomach and legs. So that you're not just wrapping around the back of her head and tearing Laren's face off. And
Are
with the
you done
rapier,
yet,
you
Zeta? Or are you
flick
still
the blade
mad?
across in front of her eyes and crack with the pommel into her forehead. Zeta, though, I need the charisma save again.
Better.
Um,
Okay.
attack? Oh, wait. No, sorry, never mind. Just sorry, Wilfred.
That's fine.
Oh,
But
and
you're grappled,
weather.
so
Wait. So I do get to pick. Okay, yeah. So Wilfred, and I'm gonna attack.
Okay.
So yeah, is disadvantage for attack? Yes, please God, let it be disadvantage.
She's using her action to try to throw Laren.
Oh, okay. Laren, please succeed.
What do I have to roll?
Athletics.
Can he do acrobatics? I don't know if his dex is.
No,
She's the one
athletics.
grappling her.
Athletics is better for me anyway.
Oh, okay. You say that.
So, with her still human hand, she grabs onto your wrist, Laren, and twists and kind of tosses you over her hip enough that she gets space, and wheels the crab claw back around right into Wilfred's face,
Oh,
but does not
Hey!
hit.
thank God.
So she lunges for your face with the crab claw, but you duck to the side, and she crunches onto the corner of the wardrobe instead, and tears a big gouge out of the wood.
Ugh.
But she's definitely looking pretty haggard now, and well, she's been whipped like 5 times. Cracked in the face with the rapier. Lit on fire. And it comes back around to Laren.
I guess I lost my grapple or I'm not grappling anymore. I'm gonna be like, damn it, Zeta, and I'm gonna summon a big club, like a giant club, and try to hit her on the head with it. Hoping to knock her out, but you know, I'll use it, but it'll be a two-handed club, which is what, 1d8. I have to look at.
The Great Club?
Yeah, great club.
I think it's D10.
Okay, plus strength
Nope, it is D8.
or plus charisma
it's D8.
because of because Hexblade. So plus Charisma, but it's not a It's not my packed weapon, so I don't have like the magic bonus. So 1d8 plus 5.
You still have to hit though.
And it's a 7. Oh wait, no, that's the damage. Yeah, I forgot to roll the attack. Is it this? Would it be the same attack as my other weapon, or do I get a bonus from it being magic? How do I do the attack
You
roll?
don't get your packed weapon bonus because it's not your packed weapon,
Right.
but you can just do your other attack and not add the +1.
Or just -1 from it, maybe.
Yeah,
Or what would
that
it be?
hits.
It's all right. And then this, I'll just go with the 7 that I rolled. Is that okay for the damage?
Yep.
That's
think-
Eldritch Blast, not Great Sword. Sorry.
That's alright.
There we go. Whatever. But it's a great club, not a sword.
And you crack her over the head and you see her blink and bleary and about to go down. And fur starts sprouting from her skin,
Ah, shit.
mouth lengthens into a muzzle, and all of a sudden there's a dire wolf where Zeta was standing.
Oh god.
Basically, her growing pins Wilfred up against the wall, shoves Lurin back into the wardrobe.
Jeez. Well,
But
looks
then
like
it's
we're gonna need
Wilfred's
to take a
turn.
short rest after this long rest.
Oh gosh.
Look, it's Wilfred.
Yep, it's Wilfred. So can I squeeze
You.
onto the bed?
I'm gonna say treat it as difficult terrain because you're kind of really pinned up against the wall by the bulk of giant direwolf.
Right. Well, I'm gonna pull out the cerulean blade and
I actually should have had
Yep.
2 attacks. I forgot, but that's okay. We keep going.
I pull out the cerulean blade, look at it, I'm like, okay, if you're magical, do your thing, and I'm gonna swing at Zeta with the blade. Do I get advantage because of Ansel?
I'm gonna say because of the precarious position, no.
Okay, I'll just swing the blade twice.
The first one hits.
Alrighty. Wow, that was low damage actually. I'm gonna action surge because I gotta take care of this right now, otherwise she's gonna hurt everybody else.
Okay.
So action surge, and then I'm going to use feint attack. Would I get advantage for the first one?
Yep.
Alrighty, so feint attack, advantage plus d8. Did it register? There we go. And then the normal one. Alrighty, so
Whoa,
D8
Cerulean
plus-
Blade. I didn't know we were playing Pokemon.
What?
The Cerulean Blade.
What
Yeah,
about it?
I'm not getting that either.
You didn't. It's the name of the third town in Pokemon.
Cerulean
no-
is a color.
I know, but it's also the name of a
Yeah.
town in Pokemon.
Okay.
Okay.
So the next
So-
time the Azure something comes up, we'll do the same thing. Cool.
So she takes 21 damage from the one hit, unless her armor class is 12.
No, it's 14.
I should have rolled a d20 or rolled a
Don't
precision
you?
strike.
Wouldn't you have advantage there, bud?
No, he doesn't because of the precarious footing.
Oh, okay.
Because he's kind of trying to fight with one foot on the floor, one foot on the bed. While this
Gotcha.
direwolf is essentially trying to snap at him and take his face off.
Better him than me.
So yeah, that'll be my turn. Hopefully you guys
Okay.
can, handle the rest.
So you managed to get a couple of relatively clean draw cuts with your newfound magic sword.
Yep, didn't want to use it, but yep.
It's unusual though, because you're used to when you cut across something, it bleeds. That's normal. But after the cut with this blade, you see fur falling out and forming a big bald patch near the wound. As the skin kind of reddens and peels back.
Gross. Go.
But that brings us back to Luthien.
All right. Well,
Her save might be lower in doggo form. You might be able to hold person her now.
she's not a person.
Oh, that's true. You need monster, huh?
That would have to be monster. Also, I think she keeps her mental saves. I think all of her mental statistics stay the same for wild shape. It's just polymorph that you take on those
Oh,
things.
okay.
Yeah. And she's turned around fighting Wilfred, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Um. Yeah. God damn it! Because I really want to do something, but I haven't actually set it up, so I can't really do it. All right. I'm just gonna shoot her in the butt with a firebolt.
Okay. Hits.
Boom! Right in the butthole. Hot Indian curry.
Jeez.
So it
Well,
scorches and singes, and you've got a. Basically, there's a smoldering fire on Zeta Wolf's butt now.
right in your butthole. Come and get it.
Wow.
It's Hansel next.
1 second. Okay. Well, I guess I'm just gonna keep going to town on her. I still have advantage from flanking, right?
Yep. So that's one hit from the lash, one hit from the rapier. Okay, so
This is
you
like
bring the
sad
bit
music.
down. Yeah, it was a little bit intentional.
We're beating up our friend.
No, stop
And
murdering Zeta.
it's not even like you're just knocking her out or pinning her down. This is like full on using the same weapons you were using to butcher undead yesterday.
Yep.
There's probably some easier way through this. Uh-oh, we burnt through all the
So there's-
doggo. Okay, she's down.
Okay.
So you bring the lash down across her back and follow up with the rapier into her side. And thankfully, when the wild shape is burned off and all of its life force is expended, she shrinks back down to her regular size and slumps past the end of your blade. Pretty much right up against the wardrobe.
Alright.
Can I go
Um,
and start using my healer's kit on her?
First, technically, Zeta would have to make a death saving throw.
Okay. You can do it, Zeta.
Okay.
Don't roll a 1.
So it's one fail, but you need 3 to die anyway.
Well, can't we just give her like a good berry and it'll stabilize her anyway?
Well,
None of us
the
have
good
one.
berries are
Yeah,
gone
but
by now.
Oh yeah.
But we don't want her to wake up right now. We need a rest, obviously. Cause look at me, look at me. Look what she did to my beautiful face.
I don't know
Yeah,
about
to be
beautiful,
fair,
but
she did pretty much halfway knock Wilfred out, just bashing his face into the floor.
yeah, it was pretty brutal.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
You're
man, you took
welcome.
that like a champ. You took that like a champ. It's pretty impressive.
It's I must admit it's harder to fight somebody that you're not trying to kill.
So combat is sort of over. So if anybody wanted to use the healer's kit or anything like that, you can go ahead.
Yeah, Wilfred wanted to. I could give her a tattoo while she's passed out.
Wilfred?
Oh, Willie.
I think he got disconnected.
He just reconnected.
Yeah, he's having trouble. Are you alive now?
Yes. Okay. So yeah, I'm gonna expend a charge on my healer's kit to bring her back up, and then once I patched her wounds, I'm gonna pick her up and put her on the bed, like right.
We need to tie her down like for real this time.
Yeah.
Just lash her to the bed and she cannot move.
Okay. So Zeta is stabilized as you treat the wounds, but she's still unconscious. You end up needing to use a lot of bandages because of multiple lacerations and one relatively severe burn.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I'll do that. And I'm just gonna go over here and grab the chair, bring it to the foot of the bed while moving the spear onto the desk, and just sit and just take a
Mhm.
look at Zeta, or just keep my eye on her while I try to rest and heal from some of these. I'm actually gonna spend one
At this
point to.
point,
I was gonna spend a point to heal my broken nose properly.
just straighten it back out.
Yeah. And then I'll take a short rest and use hit dice if that's okay with everybody.
Yeah, I got yeeted across the room. I can heal up a bit.
Is she? What's going on? What did I miss? Is she tied up?
Wilfred used his healer's kit to stabilize her, but she's still unconscious.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we're gonna tie her down so she doesn't do that again.
That hurt real bad.
Uh-huh. It definitely didn't look fun.
No. Better me than you guys, honestly.
Oh, dude, always better you than me.
Anyway, Luthien, you got any idea what's going on?
Yes, she is having a chronic magical episode. Yep. They also refer to that as there's a you know what? Fuck it. I don't know, man.
Honesty for once. Man, this really is a bad situation, huh?
No, I couldn't come up with a lie, man.
So I guess we just wait until she regains consciousness.
Yeah, I mean she's pretty well tied down now.
Yeah, I don't think she's going anywhere.
If she gets rowdy on us, we just beat her to death and then bring her back.
Ugh.
Something in this place must have did it to her.
Maybe.
So, on that note, I will actually pull Zeta aside. Because there was other stuff going on at the same time, too.
Inside her head brains, eh?
Inside
So
her
I'm
head
gonna
brain.
Digit to the Whispers channel, and you guys can feel free to roleplay it out a little bit, or just chat something for a little while. Because she kind of got stuck just spectating too, so.
Mm-hmm. No worries.
Alright, should be back in just a little bit.
Alright.
Bye. Hi.
Sorry, that was a little bit, not quite how I was hoping it would go, but
No, it was interesting. Like I said, boys. Okay. And then once one of them goes, "Go ahead and hit her," and they're like, "I'm not gonna hit her," and like, "You're a pussy." And he goes, "Okay, fine." Swing. That's basically what happened. So I'm not surprised. I was hopeful they would hold me down, but yeah. Anyway.
I was so excited to see to use the Conjure Woodland Beings spell.
Mhm.
Just because I wanted to use the fake cavalry because they're adorable and hilarious.
Oh, the woodland beings. That's what they're from. Okay. So
basically, you summon a handful of Fae riding corgis
that just
who
appear
turn
in the room.
themselves invisible.
You have
can fly.
There's
and have poisonous lances and thorn whip.
But they won't fight, right?
They're intelligent creatures, so if someone attacked you after you summoned them, they would.
Oh. Well,
so
there's always
changing your spell list for the day literally saved them. Because the Fae Cavalry would have just demolished Ansel and Luthien.
I don't even see that on my list.
It should be in the Wild Shapes and Spells. They kept
In spells. I just didn't put it in there,
No.
I guess. Oh.
the Conjure
Oh.
Woodland Beings. Should be in your spell list.
Oh, there
It's
it
a 4th
is.
level spell.
Oh.
And then the Fey Cavalry is in your Wild Shapes and Spells. In the
Thank God I
Player's
didn't.
folder.
Because they're totally fighting, so it won't be cute bunch of corgis like running around. It'll be like being attacked. So I'm glad I didn't have that prepped. Oh my god.
Anyway, so this is the chance that we'll roleplay out the follow-up from the vision that we were talking about.
Mhm.
Basically, this sort of thing this is happening roughly around the same time. So your consciousness is kind of split between these two places. Although
Oh.
now that you're knocked out, you're fully dedicated to the vision.
So the vision, I'm picking up where it left off in the smell of home. Oh.
Yep.
So right now, this lady is gesturing for me to follow her to go have tea?
Yep.
Oh my god. Okay. um, okay. Where am I? Have we met? Wait, would I recognize? Oh yeah, because I try to push her
You
away.
can see that she's eerily familiar, but you don't know who she actually is.
Have we met?
No, I suppose this is the first we're meeting, at least in person. I was worried sick when you ran away, honestly.
When I ran away?
Especially from home.
From...
It's been a long time.
I didn't want to hurt them. Why? How do you know that?
And she leads you around the corner towards the next half of the room. There's a fireplace there that's burning and a desk where she's got a bunch of papers that still have wet ink on them. So it's just kind of the smell of fresh ink and burning pine.
It smells so good in here.
Thank you. The smell has comforted me somewhat for a long time. It's quite a bit of trouble to get pine all the way here.
Where is here?
That's slightly more complicated, but this is my office.
Who's the wrinkled bastard? I'm so confused right now. I mean, a minute ago, I was... Do I have any recollection of fighting them?
You're vaguely aware of fighting them right now, actually.
Right. I feel like I'm in two places at once right now. And I feel like one of those places I'm hurting my friends and I don't want to do that. Do you know how to stop it?
To stop it, that's not exactly very easy. I can't do anything about that. But you're here right now, which is, well, a small miracle for me. I had thought you were dead for a number of years now.
Dead? Well, I
And
guess.
she pours a cup. She starts pouring 2 cups of tea.
Were you friends with my family back home?
Uh, something like that, in a respect. Zeta, you see, I am your mother.
Her chin just drops open wide.
It's wonderful to actually meet you in person. I would have preferred this come sooner when it was easier to accept, but your fosters, your parents that you remember, they gave birth to you for me, and that was a gift in some aspects. We made an agreement that they would have a child at a cost, and that is how you came to be.
Out of character, I'm all emotional. In character, Zeta's eyes kind of well up. And she's still, her mouth is catching flies. How. You're. How I got. I've been.
And she actually turns
Yeah.
around a small portrait, like a small picture frame on her desk, which has someone very familiar to you in it. It's a portrait of young Zeta when she was maybe 6 or 7.
Oh my god, that's so cute. It's perfect. You have a picture of me.
Well, it only seemed appropriate.
Why did you send me there? I just made it really hard for them.
Because they desperately wanted a child, and this is the only way that they could have one, or that I can have one.
I didn't know that. They never told me that.
You were a looking glass, almost, for me. I was always watching. I was there. Until you ran.
I was hurting them. I made their lives harder than it needed to be.
And she hands you the teacup with one hand and hugs you with the other arm. I don't think that was true. But I'm glad that you're all right now. That's what really matters. I had
Whoa.
hoped they would at least tell you of me, since I can't exactly just come for a visit.
I would think in my mind, like, they didn't, because they probably thought I was too young, and then I left so soon that I never got any answers.
Mm-hmm.
And they never told me. I just felt like an outsider there, and then I found a place that was safe, that didn't have people looking at me like I was a goat. But I was safe for a long time. I grew up. I had a mentor that taught me how to, well, how come you're so nice? I feel like I spent my whole life trying to not be bad like where I came from.
You're my little girl. Am I supposed to be some sort of monster?
The way people treated me, I thought that's what I was.
People fear what they don't understand. What I do is I make things that are impossible a reality. It's not easy. It always has a cost. And most don't realize what it is that they actually want. But I'm not evil. I grant wishes. That is all that I do. I protect and I assist everyone that I can.
Well, that's what I do. She wipes a tear away from her eye. That's what I try to do every day.
She's tearing up too at this point. You're a lot like me then, I guess. I just wish that I'd at least gotten to see you grow up this way. But I'm so glad to finally meet you, even if it's only like this. However, this happened.
Yeah, how did I get here? Did I just appear?
I don't know. You came in my door, and that's all that I know.
Whatever it is that's making me fight my friends is bringing me to my mother? This is a lot. This is a lot to take in. I don't know what to do. We help people, right?
Yes.
So I need to go. I need to help them. But I don't want to leave.
I don't understand what it is that's going on where you are right now. I can only see you right here, right now. I can only assume that whoever that old man was who took you in did something to cut you off from me. And something about
My
that
master?
now is unusual, and I don't know or understand anything of the workings of mortals. But we at least have this moment.
My master cut us off?
That's all that I can assume. Our time may be short because I don't know how long this will actually last.
I'll find a
If
way.
this is making you attack your friends, then but you've met me now, you know me. You shouldn't. No, you shouldn't come here. That would be bad.
I'm already here.
I mean, to truly be here
Where
instead of whatever this
Where is
split
here?
nature is.
Where is here?
We're in the Spire. If you've heard of it. Out of character? Having read the book on the ancestry of tieflings,
Uh-huh.
you do have a vague understanding of the Fathom, which is the plane that fiends are from.
Right.
So you do know that the Spire is the home of devils.
Uh-huh.
And Um, being the home to devils, her saying that she's in the spire would clue you in that she's definitely a devil, which makes sense based on the contract that your parents agreed to.
Mhm.
Um, and it does also tell you outright that you're in the fathom,
Right.
not in the material plane.
Wow. So somehow this curse of the boar's tusk is transporting me to another realm that is the fathom where at my mother's house.
Sorry, was that just out of character question or
Yeah,
in
kind
character?
out. I'm just trying to make sure I understand.
You're not quite as much actually being transported as much as projected. So, a basic explanation so that I'm not giving away too much.
Yeah, don't give. Yeah, I don't want to
is-
give me too much. I just want to make sure I understand properly.
You're semi-present because tieflings being of half fiend and half human blood means that you exist in a constant state of duality. So, you also carrying a cursed druidic item and being a druid who was druidically sealed off from your fiendish blood
Mhm.
means that right now you exist as a human influenced by the spear in the dungeon and as a fiend here in the fathom at the same time.
Oh, so if I hadn't gone to the druids, I would be in both places at the same time all the time?
Not quite.
I would.
This is more like a fray in the magical weave.
Huh.
There's so many conflicting states of magic going on right now
Mhm.
that you technically exist in two places at once.
Wow.
Especially since you've been under the effects of a spell for such a long time
Right.
and are now being influenced, and it's now being influenced by something else.
Wow. Okay, in character. I have so many questions and I have no feel like I have no time.
And this is when
We poof.
this is when you're in your direwolf form and Ansel stabs you. And you basically find you're holding the teacup, but your fingers start to become transparent and the cup falls through your hand and clatters on the floor, breaking to pieces, spilling the tea all over the floorboards. Not already? And she tries to grab you in another desperate hug, and everything is black. And I'll let you make sure that you're composed before we go back, just so that we don't give away the whole thing that we just did. If you had any questions or anything to get through, this is a good time to get through the last of it.
I don't think I do. I mean, all the questions I have would be in character, you know?
Okay.
So, but yeah, I need a tissue. Hold on.
Okay, so you can go and get that, and I'll move this back over, okay?
Okay, sounds good.
Predict a lot of stuff, but they always still do it. He always still does a good job of
Well
surprising
done.
you too. Even if you're paying attention, you're gonna get surprised once in a while.
Ah, they're back.
Yep.
Hello.
Welcome
It's
back.
just gonna be a second longer, but then we'll be able to continue.
So, quick question: will we have enough time to short rest in between that time before she gets conscious again?
It does take an hour to regain consciousness from being stabilized.
Oh, sweet. So that's just enough time, right?
Mhm.
Great. Let's see how many hit dice I have to roll.
And we were probably gonna take everything this time, not just her sword, but pretty much everything that might be a weapon or dangerous, just to
The
be on the
crab
safe.
racer.
Yes, like the crab racer.
Thank you. I've been hoping someone would take that thing off of me.
Stop me
And
before I kill again.
and while we're taking our short rest, Lauren's just gonna sit on the side of the bed and maybe once in a while kind of like poke Zeta, like kind of worried look, but doesn't know what to think.
So I'm only gonna roll 3 dice and hands to tip me over because I only need 1 more point. No use in spending that extra dice for that. So yay, back up to full health. No thanks to you, Zeta.
I only lost a couple hit points, so I'm not gonna use any hit dice on this rest, but hopefully get my spell slots back. I only used 1 anyway.
Mhm.
I'm gonna go ahead and use 1, maybe 2.
Well, since
Might
I
need to
didn't
use two.
regain, I didn't regain any
That's good.
spell slots on my rest. I guess I'll short rest with you guys and get one.
What the hell
Replace
is
the
that?
one that replace one of the ones that you used.
Now, take back a third level slot. I didn't have any left.
Oh,
Mm-hmm. Second level slots are okay. They don't do that much for me. Third level slots are way more important.
Yeah. My slots are all just pretty much whatever level, right? I only get 2.
Yeah, you're maxed out always.
Yeah.
Mhm.
You upcast everything.
so yeah.
Yeah,
So
yeah. I did with the whole person. I wouldn't have if I'd known who to hold, but I didn't really know. Like, I figured Laren probably wouldn't really know what's going on. He's just trying to stop everybody from fighting. It just lucked out that it landed on the right person.
peoples. Yeah, that shouldn't have worked, but it did. Thank God.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting it to work. I thought it was gonna probably land on you guys and probably make things worse, but I just figured that's probably what Laren would try to do.
You can thank my shiny new cape for that.
That's true.
Thank the Lord. I picked up this cape.
What does
It's
it do?
gonna
It gives you advantage on a roll that you pick.
it if I spend my reaction, I get advantage against spell save DCs. And if the spell is a area of effect spell, I get resistance to the damage even if I fail the.
Seems like that would help anybody, right?
Yes, but in particular me because well, who's the one getting hit by spells and shit like that? The boy in front. Though my DC is really poor, so I need any assistance I can get.
Yeah. I mean I don't even have any magical items period, so but I hopefully soon will find something that I can use.
Mhm. There's a few magic items in the dungeon here.
Yes. Oh, you should have. You didn't even attune to the gloves, did you?
I also have definitely room to upgrade my armor. I can do medium armor. So like I'm currently using breastplate, but I can do up to like half plate.
Who's got my... Can someone use my crab racer since they took it?
You need to attune to the crab racer, though,
Gotcha.
and you need to know the command word.
Right.
Yeah, we wouldn't want to use it anyway. We would just hold it until we figure out what's going on with.
I mean, I kind of would want to use it. Seems fun.
But the item, the gauntlets that Ansel found, he actually can't. He tried to attune to them, but it failed.
Ansel, you mean
Meaning that they're
didn't Luthien have those?
The gauntlets? No.
The gloves that we picked off the.
Oh.
They did.
Yeah, I didn't pick up the
Didn't I hand that
gloves.
to you?
I was pretty sure it was Ansel.
No, it wasn't me.
What
I
kind
handed
of
him
gloves?
over. I like loot. Yeah, I handed some gloves over to Luthien, and he was like, "Yeah, I'll hang on to them." As he was wearing them.
Yeah, I do remember that too. Actually.
Okay. I didn't know that.
You
Yeah,
don't
you got
remember
those
it. You were
gloves,
tired.
man.
You were probably late and tired, but you have gloves.
Okay, well, I didn't know that.
I think we tried
Of the
to.
magic variety.
I think people tried to do some attuning, but everybody failed. But maybe you thought they weren't magical because you weren't able to attune to them. Maybe that's what it was.
Well, he didn't attempt to attune to that. He attempted to
Oh.
attune to some other item.
The fortune stone.
Yep.
That's what I tried to attune to.
So now you have little gloves to attune to, or at least to try to.
Okay, well, so I guess I need to add those into the thing so we don't forget who has them.
Yep.
Or figure out.
We need to find out what everything does, and then just and
Well,
then
first we
maybe
need to figure
decide
out what's wrong
who
with Zeta.
who can get the best use
Yeah.
out of stuff.
Well, so the next time when we get the fuck out of here, we need to get me a pearl. I have the identify spell in one of the spell books I have, and I totally forgot about that.
Yeah.
It's kind of my fault.
Do you need to use a pearl for every single time you use it though?
No, you just have to have one that is worth 100 gold, and then you can just
Mm.
do it as much as you want. But I don't have a pearl worth 100 gold. So
Yeah.
Yeah, you were trying to find an
I also
Arcana
need a.
while you were in Imrand.
I also
Or
need a
Nergal,
slightly
sorry.
more a slightly more difficult to obtain component that I would really love to have. The undead eye encased in a gem worth 150 gold.
Well, there's lots of undead eyes around.
right.
I know, we haven't found a gem though, so
You say it has to be
There
worth
are ways to
150.
create gems.
I got a garnet that's worth 25 gold.
it has to be worth 150 gold.
I
I
mean,
have
if
a
it has an
bunch of
undead eye in
rings,
it, it might be
right?
worth more. Might be worth more if it's got an eye in it.
Yeah, Contessa says if I can find a 150 gold gem with an undead eye in it, I can learn a really cool spell.
Yeah, all I have is a topaz. That's not very expensive. Out of character. They're pretty, but they're not pricey.
Um, just something that you can remember though. Is it possible to make like crystal geodes? You probably wouldn't know the specifics of it, but at least having the eyeball wouldn't hurt.
Or a
But
couple of tests.
how would we, do we need to keep it like in a jar or something?
Ew.
You'd have to preserve it enough that it doesn't completely rot away before you get the rest of what you need.
Mm.
So just having a jar or something would probably help.
Would a empty potion bottle work maybe? Do I have a potion bottle that might have a big enough? Alright.
You might be able to use that magic goop that we saw to preserve it. I don't know.
Ugh. Don't touch the goop.
No,
The
that stuff was,
vitriol, yeah.
that stuff didn't seem like it was very preserving. You weren't here. I tested it. You were unconscious. When you lost I tried to get your crossbow out of that stuff. When you weren't there though.
Yep.
You had disconnected or something, and plus you
Alright,
were.
well, I
He wasn't
wasn't
there for
here.
the session.
I think you were here the session that you went unconscious though. Oh, it was the session right after that though that I did that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But I put my packed weapon like as far down as I could, and I couldn't feel the bottom. And plus, when I pulled it out, the stuff was kind of like smoking, and like I don't think. I'm guessing that it probably would have probably kind of maybe like acid or something. I don't know, but it probably ate away at your. I don't think we were gonna recover your crossbow.
Yeah.
Next time we can get you a new one. You should buy more than one. So you have a
Oh, you got a short bow though, so
Yeah, I
you
know, I
got
saw
range.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah, we took it off of one of those guys.
I also have a short bow, but I am terrible with them, so yeah, we'll see how that goes. But let's continue, shall we?
Yeah, you should stock up too if you prefer javelins. Just get a bunch of them or something. But when we if we ever get out of here.
If
I poke Zeta again.
I got my warhammer ready because that sword was sweet, but I
So
don't want
it's-
to, murder.
It's been about an hour, so from 8 o'clock-ish, it's now 9 o'clock-ish. And Zeta is starting to wake up.
I jump up and stand back. If I see, as soon as I see her like starting to move.
So I'm like,
I'm gonna say
Go ahead.
I do need a charisma save, but it's not gonna function quite the way that the chart I sent you is. Okay.
I can hear people talking in the background. It's good now.
So, Zeta, you're feeling like your head is splitting, your stomach especially, and your legs are hurting pretty badly. But you're coming to.
I stand in a combat stance and summon my sword. Hello?
Zeta, do I need to knock you unconscious again? Can you hear the words that are coming out of my mouth?
you mean let her knock you unconscious again?
I'm where and she's like, she kind of woke up with tears in her eyes and wipes them away. Are we
You can't
fighting?
wipe anything. You can't wipe anything. You're tied up. You're like
Oh, tied up. Oh,
we tied your legs to like
That's
the
right.
each corner of the bed,
I don't think.
and we got.
I think it stopped. I think it
Are
stopped.
Are you sure?
Just give me a minute to compose myself. I need to think about it. I had a lot of info. I just have a lot. Are you guys okay?
No, but we're feeling better.
I'll do an inside check to see if she's trying to trick us.
I'm gonna have to go ahead and agree with that.
Same.
I think.
Ansel, you're not really sure.
Yeah.
Because you were pretty confused last time that she tried talking, so you're lost. Wilfred is pretty thoroughly convinced that this is some kind of ploy and is still on edge. But Loren can definitely tell that she's not the same as she was before.
I think she's telling the truth.
Are you sure?
What happened, Zeta?
What day is it? Does anybody know what day it is?
No. Tuesday.
It's the night of the 38th.
Tuesday.
The night of the 38th.
38.
Well,
Let me
that's
think.
There
Let
are
me
fucking
think.
48 days in the month.
fucking
Mhm.
calendars.
38.
I have the calendar in the server.
She's doing.
Yep.
She's got a. Izada's got a concentrated face on. 38. Okay, of the what month? Blah blah. Sun, moot,
I've kinda-
and
Sun,
whatever. Sun, moot, and that would put it in. And it should be a full moon, a twin moon, which is twice a
Twin-
year.
Twin new moon.
Twin new moons, which is twice a year. She's kind of mumbling all this like she's doing, space
What is
math.
this gibberish?
So,
She's speaking in tongues. Knock her out.
okay,
I
so
think
Gotta
it might
find out.
be.
I think I figured it out. Well,
Mhm.
there's a lot of shit I don't, not a lot of stuff.
Are you sure that you carried the 2? Always carry the 2.
All right, give me some more. I'll double check. Okay, it starts in the sun, moon, and the yes, I'm pretty sure. I know my moon cycles. Okay, because that they my wrinkly teacher. Okay, that's another thing. They drained it. They pushed it into the moon cycles, and I do remember that tonight and tomorrow there's twin full moons.
New moons.
New moons, sorry. Twin new moons, which happens twice a
Okay.
year. And I think that this might happen again tomorrow night.
Oh.
When?
Tomorrow night.
Oh, great.
Who wants to knock her out now? And then
Wait,
just
I'm good
repeatedly knock
until
her out?
dark. I'm good until dark.
We're underground. We don't know when
Oh.
dark's gonna be.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it just got undark, okay? So I got at least
Druidcraft.
But we don't know that.
Druidcraft can forecast the weather, remember?
Huh.
Yeah,
Oh,
but
yeah.
we can't trust her. We can't trust her. Just keep knocking her out.
Yeah,
Wow.
she tried to murder us. Maybe you should go first now.
You're good until nightfall.
Well,
we don't
well,
know-
what happens? What happens if it happens again? And but there's bad guys. Like she might fight them, right? Oh, that's
Who
fine.
knows?
Maybe you guys could leave me in here, like lock me in or something?
Yeah,
Well,
let's just leave her here forever.
We can find shackles laying
Just
around. We can
another
bring her
night.
back before nighttime.
Let's just leave her in here forever. Let's go.
Just
Well,
one
you
night.
guys don't keep forgetting that she could turn into a freaking wolf. So shackles aren't gonna do jack.
Okay. But you
Yeah,
can't turn into a
that's
wolf if we
true.
repeatedly hit her in the head and give her a concussion.
Mm.
Well, let's
You
maybe.
could just tie me down. Now that I don't have my crab claw, I might not be able to bust through it.
But he brought up a valid point. What if you transform again?
Yeah, that'll rip through rope.
Mm-hmm.
I just don't have. I only have a little control. Like sometimes when it happens, I can have some control, but it just goes wild, and I can't decide what happens. It just happens.
So here's what I think we should do. We should untie her first.
Whoa.
Go
you already
and search
lost
this.
her.
Well, I know. Hold on. So we still got a lot of enemies to deal with in this place, right?
Uh-huh.
Right. So why not have her tire herself out with those enemies, and then when nightfall comes, I mean, we could probably keep track of how much time is passing by, and when nightfall comes, we'll find a brig.
Just she
this
make her
place is-
make her stay awake so she can't rest, and then she won't be able to cast spells on us.
Exactly. And if we explore this place more, I'm pretty sure they have a brig around here somewhere that we could shove her into after we deal with all the undead. And then we could wait out whatever little weird druid thing is going on right here.
And then after it goes away again, then she can rest.
Yeah.
Okay, so we make her go first, and she fights the enemies, and we watch.
Kind of.
Well, we can
Yeah.
help. We can help her.
Okay, So she goes first. She fights the enemies, and we maybe watch.
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah.
have that whole lot of control, but I can try.
What do you mean? Wait. You don't have a lot of control now?
No, when I'm possessed, when the moon's
Oh.
new, I don't
Mm.
have full control.
What is possessing you, child?
Yeah,
I-
what's
do I
going
sense-
on?
Tell
where
the
it's coming
demons
from?
to be gone.
Do I sense?
But, did you know about this before?
No, I didn't know about this before.
You seem to
Okay.
know a lot about
This has never happened to
I-
me before. Well, I know how the moon works. I had to learn that as soon as I became a druid. That's like one of the first things.
I
Yeah.
wanna,
She's also
I
s-
wanna,
You're
I
also
wanna
a
insight
circle
to
of the
see if
moon
I've,
druid.
Right, and circle the moon. So
I wanna insight to see if I believe her that she didn't know about this.
Okay,
Okay.
you believe her.
Okay. Oh, she
Mm.
really didn't know about it.
I really love
Okay.
how you guys think I keep lying.
Well, we don't know. Like,
You're not trustworthy. Only I am.
Whatever.
Laren
Insight
hasn't,
into Luthien.
Laren hasn't even known you guys all that long, you know.
Yeah.
Kind of. I mean, he's pretty trusting though.
True.
Anyway.
And he thinks Luthien's like the best guy. So he
Yeah.
clearly doesn't know.
He clearly knows what's up.
Even if he had rolled low, he would have believed you. So it didn't really matter what I roll. It's just the fact that like he's trying to figure out if you're telling, you know, like he's like, okay, seems legit. Untie her. And he starts
So
to untie her.
yeah, I'm gonna go.
You
pick
should
up the
try to
spear.
tie me up again. Lock
Don't-
me
don't-
in a room later before it gets dark. I have a good sense of time. I'll let you guys know.
Should we let her have her crab claw back?
No, don't give that to me.
Yeah, don't give that to her.
Okay.
Give her the spear, and that's it. As I
No,
grab the
take your
spear.
spear. Take this away.
So you don't want
Don't
the
give
spear.
her the tusk thing, but give her the. She
Take-
can have a like a her staff or whatever. That doesn't. It's not that.
Take all my stuff. What are you guys thinking? I'm gonna hurt you with it.
All right.
Well, you
Alright,
need to.
so-
You need to
How
be
are
able to
you going
defend
to
yourself.
Oh, right. You're sending me into the dungeon. I forgot.
You're exiled.
So yeah, give me all my stuff then. I'm gonna need it.
All of it.
Okay.
All
Yeah,
right.
if you guys aren't anywhere near, I should be okay. I hope
Well,
I
we're
don't
gonna
die
follow
down there.
after you.
Okay, I got it. I know what we do.
Wait.
What do we do?
We send her off into the dungeon, and then we just wait here.
Okay.
We're
So-
not doing that.
So this is what we're gonna do. This is what we're gonna do. So I'm gonna go first. Zeta's gonna go right after me, and you guys go behind both of us. That way, if she goes crazy again, she'll attack me first, and then you guys can, deal with her as she's gnawing me to pieces.
Oh, rather like that idea.
Okay, so she's
That's
gonna
that
be
last part.
second on the train we got going on.
Wait.
So she stays by you. We stay like at a distance, and if she starts fighting you, we run away.
Yep,
Whatever.
that
Okay.
sounds correct. Yeah, that's what he said.
All right, whatever. Anyways, yeah. So, do you want this? You think the spear is doing this, or Zeta?
Yeah, is it because of this one of these things or no?
I think what do I sense where it's coming from?
It's coming from within the house.
You can't really sense where it's coming from, but you do have a good educated guess.
I feel like it's coming from my spear.
Oh. Well, then I'll hang on to this.
Well, hold on now. If you're holding on to it, what happens if it does that to you?
Oh yeah, you guys would be fucked, wouldn't you?
No, okay, give it back to me. It's already
No.
done its damage, and I need it to fight. Well, it doesn't really help me fight. Well, it might.
Not really, no.
Because everything's dead down there. Well, I think.
I think it would make the most sense for the weakest member of the party to hold on to it. So I feel like we're all safest if Ansel has it.
Hmm. And mad shape.
Here's my problem though, guys. When I woke up, like, you know how you wake up in the morning and you're in that sleepy moment where you prep what your spells are for the day? I don't know how that works in D&D. So I'm trying to explain it. I prepared a bunch of like non-violent spells.
Hmm?
So
We're about to get violent.
Yeah.
I mean, we were violent before. You were also violent before.
Yeah, you're very violent.
it would have been worse if I had Thunderwave.
I don't.
Yeah, don't cast that, please.
No, I tried.
You know, if we give it to Luthien, if something happens, all we have to do is just tie his
Die.
hands and cover his mouth, and he can't do nothing.
No, if something happens, you just die. That's what happened.
Well, I mean, if your mouth is covered and your hands are tied, you're pretty much, there's nothing you could do. You're a wimp.
So
I mean,
I'm gonna.
You're a
I'm
Crimson
gonna-
Shadow, but you're a wizard, right? And if you can't cast spells, then you can't do nothing, right?
I don't know. You say that.
Yeah, that's a yes, kid.
Okay, so who's
But
taking the
see,
spear?
but if she has it, and I point to Zeta, and even if we tie her mouth and cover her mouth, she can still like go animal and stuff. We can't stop.
Alrighty, so
And I don't-
who's
I don't
taking the
have-
spear?
Do I? Let me message you again.
You still have your quarterstaff, right?
I mean, you could probably do that to me too, actually. If that ever happens to me, you guys can take my ring, and I will probably not be able to do any magic without.
Okay. Well,
The ring gives me the magic. What?
Good to know.
Yeah.
Mhm.
If something like that ever happens to me, if I go crazy, just take my ring. And I'm still pretty strong though, but you know,
Wilfred makes a note in his brain to chop off the finger wearing
no.
No,
Don't
this is in
chop
his
the
brain.
finger.
This is in his brain. He like makes a note in his brain. Okay, it goes crazy. Chop off the finger.
Chop off his whole hand. Gotta be certain.
Wait a second.
What are you talking about? I'm not saying anything. I'm just nodding along in agreement. So, who's gonna have the spear? Me or somebody else? Any volunteers?
Not because of Luthien's idea, but I'll take it.
Perfect. And
Don't you snicker at me.
I'll hand over the spear to him. And okay, so shall we continue with that area we were at last time?
I mean, if it's still if it's nearby, is it still gonna affect Zeta? Probably. It's still probably.
Well,
we still have to be careful.
at the very least, Ansel can break away from the combat if she goes after it, and she can chase after him.
What if we just destroy it?
Well, for one, I think she'd be upset about that. For two,
Eh,
I don't think we have the required power to.
No, don't destroy it.
What if we
Plus,
throw?
This is
what if
only
we
gonna
throw-
happen like once every year, and in D&D, the year is a long time, right? It's more than 12
Jeez.
months.
What if we throw it in that black stuff?
If you wanted an explanation on how long a year takes in this world, like in D&D. So far, since your campaign started, it's been just over 5 weeks.
Alright, you're sure this is only gonna happen one more time?
Yes, and I know exactly when it's gonna happen because the twin new moon only happens once every year, maybe twice a year, depending on when it falls. This
what
year
about
it's
if
twice.
it's just one new moon and not a twin new
That-
moon?
Well, we've had a bunch of those, and I was fine.
Oh. We haven't actually. Have 5 weeks is.
Oh, that's right.
So listen,
We've had at least one, right?
Probably not since you found the spear.
You've had 1, 2, 3, 4,
Whoa.
5, 6,
Okay. Since we found the spear?
6 total new moons. But you found the spear during the Duna's Favor Festival, and there was not a new moon during that time.
So okay, so it's either I don't. Well, okay, I know it has to do with the new moon, and so I guess we'll find out.
Okay.
So what you're saying is it's either super rare or not rare at all. Got it.
Yeah.
By the way, so
guess
if
that's
you know
about right.
exactly, so listen, Zeta, if you know exactly when this might happen again, you need to give us a heads up an hour before it goes down because we gotta prepare for
I'll
any
tell you,
consequences,
like,
if any.
days before. I'm going to tell you way before. Like, you guys are going to... Actually, let me look at the calendar. When's the
Start to
next
feel-
new moon?
If you
Let's
start
see.
to feel tingly.
Tomorrow night.
Okay, tomorrow, of course, is the next one. And then the one after that is...
The night after that.
There's 3 in a row?
It's the 38th right now, the night of the 38th, which is twin new moons. Then the 39th is also twin new moons.
Oh, shit.
Then the 40th and the 41st is a single new moon.
Oh, God. So I think, by my calculations, this is going to last about 4 nights in a row?
Well, it
At
At worst.
depends.
It could be just 2, or it could be 4. So, yeah.
All
And
right.
then-
So if it's just one more night, then we won't get it again for another year. But if it's more than one more night that this happens, then we should just get rid of that
might
stuff.
be weekly, yeah.
Oh God!
It's either
Hey,
twice
guys.
a year or weekly. Yeah, pretty much, yeah. That
Well,
sounds
I have
right.
a plan. I have a plan.
Hold on, Laren. Come here. I motioned for Laren and Ansel to come join Wilfred and I over in the corner. Laren, what's your plan?
What if we take the staff, we go down, find a bad guy, and say, "Here, have a staff," and then we run and hide and watch.
Oh
See
my
what
god.
happens.
That sounds super unreliable.
Maybe he will attack all of his friends and then kill everybody for us.
Okay, so does anybody else have a plan that doesn't suck?
How about this? We clear this fucking place, we loot the hell out of it, and
Oh,
then we
I like
deal
it.
with the consequences of Zeta's.
I like it. So we leave her hair chained up. We go handle that and come back, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
except for the chained up part.
Oh, we're gonna leave her hair not chained up?
No, we're gonna take our.
Definitely change. What?
No, don't worry about that. Don't, as I peek my head up from the huddle. Don't worry. We're just having a conversation.
What? Oh god, she puts her head in her hands and just tries to
You can't do
process
that.
the last hour. She kind of goes quiet for a little bit.
All right. Well, let's just see what happens.
Let's get a move on.
I don't
mean,
want to.
we
I
could-
don't want
we
to
could
leave.
take
I
it.
don't want to leave. I don't want to leave her here.
Yeah, she'd be zombie food.
Let's just try to get out of this dungeon, or try to do whatever. Let's go find Let's go find more things to kill.
I hear
Maybe
you.
she'll
That-
use. Maybe she can use up all of her spells, and then she won't be as scary.
So I'm gonna cut the ropes if they haven't been untied yet.
Did she get a rest or not?
She did get
If
the
she's
same long
unconscious.
rest as everyone else, and during
Or the short rest.
Like while she was unconscious, she did have a short rest.
You might want to spend some hit dice there if you have them, because we knocked you around like a ping pong ball, kind of.
Oh yeah, I have like 1 hit die left.
Yeah, you're at 1 health.
That was a good one.
Is that your only one?
What do you mean?
You recover half your hit dice when you have a long rest.
What do you mean?
Half your
is it my
half
only
your
one?
total,
So,
half your total.
yeah, no.
So
Okay, no, you used one hit die, and you're free to use as many as you want.
So at level 7, you got 3 more hit dice to roll. Or
No, she still has full hit dice because she hasn't been using them.
oh yeah, just keep using them until you get fully.
I think she probably used them before the long rest, but probably not more than half of her hit dice, so she probably gained them all back.
Hmm.
Or actually, she wouldn't have needed to, because we did the long rest, so she wouldn't have needed to use them.
Unless we got ambush or something, but that didn't happen. Also, can I go see how McRib is doing?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go see him. Hey McRib, you probably can't understand me, but sorry about all the noise over there. Does he look at me?
He kind of
What
gives you
do
a
I
blank
see?
stare. He's been carving something most of this time. And,
Oh,
it's a pretty clear, like, carving of a bear out of a
oh,
block of pine.
cool. So yeah, you keep doing you, and I give him finger crossbows as I head back. I don't know what I was expecting, but that was probably it. Okay, so is
Alright.
everybody ready to move out?
Yeah.
Prob as good as we're gonna be.
Why don't you I have an idea. Why don't you use some of your spells to heal yourself too, if you're not full yet? Cast a heal spell. Like we kind of want you to use up your spells. If
How
that
many?
makes sense.
So, is there any reason not to use all my hit dice?
You only recover half of your maximum when you do a long rest.
Yeah. So they're good for when you get into a fight and we take a break somewhere so you can get some of those hit points back.
So if you, assuming you have 7, because we're all level
I did.
7, when you rest, you get back 3 each time you do a long rest. So you use 5, so you'll get 3 of those back after the next long rest.
Okay.
So you good to go?
Then let me use one more, cause that's a lot of them, right?
Yeah, well, I mean, you could use a spell. You can heal yourself. You have a heal spell.
I do, yeah. Which is, okay. Is there any
Either
reason
or.
to use Cure Wounds over Healing Word?
Cure Wounds has a higher healing total if you roll.
Mm-hmm.
It's
If.
just in combat.
You have to
Healing
touch.
word.
Combat healing word is usually going to be better because it's ranged and a bonus action instead of.
Up close.
But right now, I'd be better off to Cure Wounds then.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's possible to heal for a higher total.
Cool.
So yeah, there goes one spell slot. Actually,
Yeah, don't be
that's-
shy with using your spells. If we get into a fight, go ahead and use up all your spells. That's I think that's the plan. Is we want you to try to use up all your spells. So if you do go crazy again or whatever, you're gonna be less dangerous.
Okay.
Same thing with your animal shapes. Those especially actually because it's really hard for us to prevent you from doing that.
Well,
much
on the
impossible,
plus
actually.
side, I didn't. The blue and violet weren't cursed, at least.
Unless we
That
hold
was
person
nice.
or banish you or something like that, that's pretty much the only thing we can do to prevent you from wild shaping, and that's only temporary. That doesn't last long enough. So
Or just pin me down.
you still be able to turn. You can still
Well,
change.
after I have wild shape used up, No, I won't.
Yeah, that's what
Yeah.
we're saying. We're saying, just don't be shy. Go ahead and use them when you need them. Don't be shy to use them all up. If you use them all up and we still are in a fight, we'll protect you, but
Well, I have very
go.
few like dangerous spells right now.
Go crazy.
I don't
Alright,
have
alright. I
any.
mean, alright. Well, I mean, except for your whip thing, right?
Well, that's a cantrip, but yeah, I even forgot about that one when she whipped that out. I was like, no.
You can still call your animal friends.
Apparently, I can still call Blue and Violet, but they don't fight. They just
Well,
maybe
Okay, good.
they
Oh.
might fight the bad guys, but I
Yeah.
don't know. I don't really
Yeah, they
know.
will.
I can't really communicate with them, so they could just stand there.
Only when you're under the moon charm thing, though, right? Because when
Right.
you're normal, they'll fight for you.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So,
All right, I guess we're
We
doing
wanna-
this.
yeah, let me go first. Zeta, you follow right behind me,
Okay.
and then the rest of you keep a good distance.
Okay.
Oh,
All right.
Got it, coach.
We're heading back to the place where we just investigated the
Back to the
the
place
one with the
where I belong.
tombs.
Yeah.
All right. Well, keep an eye out.
Well,
And
there's
what's
that.
gonna?
I'm gonna give me 1 second. I gotta go say bye to McRib.
McRib.
Let's-
Okay. What's up?
Holy
gotta
crap,
go
that's a
say
lot of dead
bye.
bodies.
Mm-hmm.
He turns and looks your
Um,
way when you come in the door.
Where are the maps that were drawn?
Bye,
They should
McRib.
be pinned in general, I think.
Yeah, they.
Yep. Pinned in general chat.
Yep.
All right. So there was also another way we didn't go, which is there's like a big stairway. Back. Do you want to explore that first? Back this way?
Oh yeah, very much so.
Oh, we want to do
Should we
that?
go there first?
Yeah, well, we already went to the end of the thing and discovered all the stuff. It just goes straight down. We should go back over
Yeah.
there.
Well, that's
Check that out.
I wouldn't be surprised if the stairways probably go to the same place. So.
Maybe.
Oh, okay. So unexplored areas, we'll just go there.
All right.
McRib, you be good,
Zeta,
man.
you stay near Wilfred. Follow Wilfred.
Okay.
Luthien kisses his finger and puts up the one sign. One love, homie.
Jesus.
McRib imitates it but doesn't seem to have any confidence behind it.
It's the lack of lips,
And-
man. It's cool.
Just goes back to carving his bear statue
God damn it.
or
I
statuette.
fucking miss you.
Jesus.
Yes.
Can
Okay.
McRib be the B team character?
McRib as the B team character.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking love McRib.
He's pretty great. Alrighty.
Technically, it is possible for you guys to get him out of here.
Oh wait, just a second, and I like look for what looks the juiciest looking eye I can find, and pop it out, and stick it into a potion bottle.
I mean, I want him out of
One
here,
of
but I
the
don't.
undead actually seems decently fresh-ish.
Okay.
Like
Fresh
it's not
corpse.
at the point that all of its skin has fallen off.
I'll use one of my Do I have a No, I don't have a dagger. I'll make a dagger. I'll summon a dagger and poke out a little, like try to get the eyeball out without like hurting it, and just kind of scoop it into a potion bottle.
Real quick, before we run off, did we even investigate the doorway to McRib's area?
Nope.
Nope.
Oh,
You
here's
doing
some more
that?
arrow.
It's just striking
There's a,
Luthien, though.
What's that?
Yeah.
while we're
What are you
waiting
doing,
for
man?
Luthien, I'm gonna look for some help, like collect arrows for Ant.
Oh,
I-
oh, arrows.
I thought we had investigated the doorway when he wouldn't come out, but I guess we didn't
No.
actually do that.
So, do you want to do that real quick? Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna investigate the actual
Um,
doorway itself since he can't come out of it.
On the outside, it doesn't seem like there's much difference, but on the inside, you can actually see those same kind of the characters that you don't understand curved all the way around the door frame. From the
Ah.
floor on the left side, up over the arch across the top of the door, down to the floor on the right side.
Come back.
So, we breaking Rick McRib free?
We're fucking breaking McRib free.
Oh, wait though. Copy those down. That could be useful. If he can't get out, maybe they can't get in.
You know, God damn it,
He's
man.
not wrong.
You know, this is I knew there was a reason I liked you the moment I met you.
Either
Luthien-
copy them down or just leave it. I mean, for now. And
Luthien
this
busts
is always somewhere where we can hide.
Luthien busts open the notebook where he wrote down a bunch of uh a bunch of the characters and stuff
Mm.
before with McRib. And he turns the page and goes ahead and does a rough sketch of the doorway and then puts the symbols where the placement are on there.
Mhm. He comes over while you're investigating and copying it.
I kind of show it to him so that he can kind of give his approval on it.
Looking at the sketched copy of the doorway, he kind of stares for a little bit and then gives a slow, small nod. He's kind of he's holding on to his little bear statuette and rubbing its head absent-mindedly with one thumb.
Hmm. So, Warhammer. As I lift up the spike end of the Warhammer.
Yeah, let's try that. If that doesn't work,
He
I'll
grabs the
dispel
haft
it.
of the warhammer.
Hmm?
He grabs the haft of the warhammer immediately,
Oh.
Oh,
and he looks at you, Wilfred, and shakes his head very, very deliberately. One shake left, or one turn left, back to the right, back to the left, back to the right.
maybe.
So.
That looks like a no.
Yeah, probably bad. I'm gonna cast a spell magic on it.
Hmm?
Okay.
On the door.
Did you want to make an Arcana check to possibly
Sure.
take a guess at what it might do?
Oh yeah, probably be a good idea.
Okay, I really wanted to avoid a devastating heartbreak on top of the session today. So, by looking at it and what you've kind of gathered so far about Nurin, this carving around the door seems to have the opposite effect of what you're thinking it does. Rather than keeping him trapped inside, it has an effect on him while he is inside.
Oh. Okay.
You don't know the exact specifics of how it works, but you can identify that this is definitely this carving is enchanted for sure, and it's having some effect on the room inside the door.
Huh.
And he doesn't want us to break it.
Right.
Okay. I will
I wonder
put
if
my
that's
Warhammer
what
away.
makes him special and like to carve and stuff, unlike the other ones who just want to carve into us.
I say if it's not broke, don't fix it. Let's just
Yeah,
move
that's.
on.
Okay.
I think it's
Oh.
best to leave it
We can
as
we
it.
can maybe worry about that another time. We can come back another time and see what happens maybe afterward.
We're coming back for him. We're not gonna leave you,
Luthien, he
McRib.
actually, before you leave, Luthien, he actually puts a hand on the book in your hand. And he, like, gently tries to take it from you.
I hand it to him.
So he takes the book, and he holds it open side up, and then holds it up to his chest, and walks in a small little circle, and then holds the book back out to you.
Okay. So this is gonna be hilarious, but I have an idea. So give me a second, McRib. I have an idea. So I don't have it prepared, but I should still be able to ritual cast Tensor's floating disk. So the idea here is I want to ritual cast Tensor's floating disk, then use some of my magical ink to draw these runes or these symbols around the outside of Tensor's floating disk, and then if he gets on the disk, see if he can get through the door.
There is one particular thing about that, though, is you can't actually draw on Tensor's floating disk.
Ah,
How about on him?
You could put something over the top of it, or you could draw on him or something like that.
Yeah, how
Yeah,
about
okay.
on him?
Put a sheet over the disc like a bed sheet.
Or just put it directly on him to give him that freedom to be who he wants to be in any room, anywhere.
It's
Okay.
so complicated. What is
Well,
what is
just
that?
point-
What does the gesture even do?
Put it on him so he
We'll-
can
we'll-
carve.
We'll draw it on him then. Are you gonna help me with that, Zeta, or do I?
Yeah, I'll be happy to. I don't know. I like to color. Hey, should we ask him if should we ask him and see if he's cool with that?
I'll hold up a little bit because I have a shit ton of ink. I'll hold up a little bit of the ink and my typical writing instrument and kind of like shake him and like give him some eyebrows like, huh? Yeah, yeah.
He cocks his head for a moment and kind of stares into the distance just over your shoulder. But then he does nod, just a small little nod at first, and then getting a little bit faster. And then one, like, full committed nod.
Okay. And then we draw the symbols on his armor, I guess is what he's wearing.
Robe, I think.
It's a robe.
Oh, it's a robe he has on. Okay. I guess we draw it on his
It's-
robes.
They're wearing robes that have armor sewn into them.
Oh, like the ceremonial stuff
So
that we
they-
found on the other ones.
Not quite.
Oh,
Similar,
no.
but not quite. This is more like robes that have chainmail inside them.
Oh, okay.
Ah.
That's
than
good.
armor that has ropes bolted onto it.
Neat. Let's see if this crazy plan works.
Okay, so we draw it. We draw the symbols on, I guess, armor and robe, whatever is capable of taking the symbols. And then we try and like get all the way around him, like completely circle him with them.
You get out the ink and I guess you'd be using a brush because a quill or your tattooing tools wouldn't really work for this.
Right.
But he
Well, I
actually
think there was
holds
an
up a
ink.
hand.
Okay.
You did have a calligraphy brush, yeah,
Mm-hmm.
that you found in the other room.
Yep.
Yay.
He actually holds up a hand though when you start moving to paint on his robes. And he looks around almost like a sheepish motion, like almost like he's embarrassed. and then undoes the tie at the top of his robes and lets it down so that it's just hanging around his waist. So it's just bare skeleton from the waist up.
I will draw it on your skeleton, sir.
And
Paint me like one of your
he
French girls.
taps on his ribs on the right side and kind of gestures around in a circle.
Okay.
That's smart.
Laren looks the other way.
I'm gonna draw it on his rib cage.
Yeah, I can help.
Awesome.
I'm gonna say give me a sleight of hand check with advantage.
Okay, at least have advantage. Yeah, I needed that.
Hey,
Big time needed that
Okay.
advantage.
So you're just very carefully trying to keep steady hand, and it's difficult because you're drawing it in reverse. Like you're working from the right hand side to the left rather than the left hand side to the right.
Hmm.
But you copy the characters the same as you see on the door in your magic ink. And once you get to the end, you don't really see any big magical revelation or anything. But McRib does stand there for a little bit and looks around, trying to get a look at the painting on his ribs.
I think we did a good job.
Let me give him a thumbs up.
Hmm. So what now, guys?
It's a good
Pulls his
look
head
for you,
back
Rib.
As if like a big. Pulls his head back as if like a big inhale through the nose. Thumbs up, and then steps through the door.
Oh,
McRib! McRib's on the move!
And he looks around and looks back up at you. 2 big thumbs up.
yeah! We did it. Or you did
Sweet.
it.
Quick question though. Aren't his spells gonna like help the other?
No, they don't help them, but they don't hurt them either. Well, okay, the one thing I had him cast didn't hurt them. I don't know if he might know
I
some
mean,
other
we've
what if
stuff.
we-
we've buttered him up right now out of character.
What if
He's
we
like
give
us.
him what if we give him a weapon?
Warhammer or your blade, Mr. Rib? As
If
a
we give
whole.
him the cerulean, one of the cerulean swords,
Yeah, definitely.
I have a feeling the extra damage isn't gonna do anything, but it'll still.
Yeah, I
He
hold
does
up a
gesture the shape of the sword with his hands.
very well,
Yeah.
sir, and I give him back a cerule.
For now though, he doesn't pull the ropes back up. You would think probably maybe he's worried about the ropes scuffing the ink while it's still wet.
Oh,
Hmm.
shit! I accidentally deleted the Brazilian blade on my thing. Could you add it back? I still have one.
Yep.
Sorry.
That's okay.
You're just a giant walking armory, aren't you?
Zeta awkwardly
Yeah,
like.
I got two. I have one too, but it's just in my bag. I'm not using it.
You should tell McRib to run around a bit, and so the ink dries fast.
I was gonna say Zeta awkwardly leans in and goes. and tries to wave at it with her hands.
Gust of wind.
Oh,
Wah.
gust. Yeah, okay. Wait, is that a
a
cantrip? Yeah, it's a cantrip. I'm totally gonna cast gust.
Thank
Maybe-
you.
Wait, not
Maybe
gust.
cast it in.
Just like
Cast
a
it inside the
harmless effect. I don't want to move anything. I just want to blow on it. So probably thaumaturgy then, right? Like a
Do
gust
it
of air.
inside the room though, in case it messes up
Well,
the ink.
Gusty
Maybe
can
just-
still do a small amount of
Okay.
like a tiny amount of wind.
I'm gonna do gust just to do appropriate amount of wind because my lips are all itchy from going for a while.
Yay, we got a necromantic partner on our side. Woo.
Again.
He is my best buddy.
Hey McRib, You know, later, since you're gonna be hanging with us now, can you make me another wolf? 'Cause you know, I have to.
I like wolves.
He does nod. He actually takes a moment and goes back into the room and gathers up some things.
He's like, oh, my carving
Yay.
kit.
And when he comes back out, he does have, like, it's a small leather bag that you kind of overlooked before. And he's got, it's really dusty and worn, and the stitches are probably about to go. But he's got his carving tools all rolled up inside, and all of his blocks of wood, and all of his little carvings.
Sweet. So
We need to find you a better bag and maybe some new tools, McRib. I'll keep an eye out for you.
a wood carving undead. That's gonna be a tale to tale. That's gonna make an interesting
I
story.
forgot he
Anyways,
doesn't speak common.
Oh,
I
right.
assume
Yeah.
that Luthien relayed for Zeta, though.
Do what?
I forgot that
Say
he
what
doesn't
Zeta
speak
said.
common, so he doesn't understand what Zeta said. I
Oh,
assume
yeah.
they relayed for her, though.
She wants another wolf carving. That's
Oh, yeah.
basically all I said.
I will relay that. Yeah, I forgot he only speaks Draconic and probably whatever native language they spoke in this area.
Mm-hmm. He still doesn't go pulling his robe back up right away, but he does come along with you guys.
Yay.
Fuck yeah.
All right, let's do this, Wilfred.
Okay, so do you guys see me moving? Yeah, there we go. All right, yeah, so
Yeah.
we're good to go.
Mhm.
So I'll take lead. Zeta's right next to me, and we're gonna go investigate the staircase, the mysterious staircase. And I'll wait for everybody else to catch up before I keep moving.
Yeah, I assume that you guys are just all going to
Whoa.
the region over here, right?
Whoa. Yeah. I've lost where my token is.
It's with us now, actually.
You're right there.
Yep. You're moving me and I'm moving me at the same time, and I'm just like my screen's just flying all over the map. All right. Wanna tell you
Thank you
about
for
my
the heads up about
best
the
friend.
shift click, though. That was really useful.
Oh yeah.
To the end.
Okay.
Okay. Do I see anything?
Books.
You see what
I'm
look
gonna run
like stained glass windows that are murals of some sort, but between dust and not having any light coming in from the other side, you can't really tell what they are.
I'm gonna run up and look at the bookshelf. Does any books seem intact?
Most of them appear to be just worn out from age,
Mm.
dusty, moth-eaten.
All right. Anything unusual looking about the bookshelf? Oh, hey, wait,
Bookshelf
guys.
itself, it's a little bit weird that it's out from the wall, and you can see some slight scratches in the stone on the floor, as if it was moved there more recently. But otherwise, it doesn't seem too out of the ordinary.
Look behind it. Anything behind it?
Nope. Just a dusty space in the corner.
Are the scratches in front of it? Or on the
No,
side of
they're
it?
across the floor from here. as if I'll do a drawing with the free hand.
Oh, okay.
Kind of like that.
Where?
Hey, Wilfred, why don't you
there.
use your superhuman strength
Oh, okay.
and just pull that thing out of there?
I'll help him.
All
I'll
right.
watch.
Just yeah.
I'll watch
You
and
gonna
give
give me a
advice.
hand?
I'll get on this side and like try to help him by pushing.
Alrighty. 1, 2, 3. Would I get advantage on the athletics? 25. It's both good.
It's pretty easy to move the bookcase. Sorry, it's part of a pre-made tile, so I don't have control of it.
Gotcha.
But
Okay.
No
you pull
worries.
it back roughly about as far as the scratches go. It doesn't really seem like there's anything too out of the ordinary about it. It was just moved
Huh.
there.
Okay.
Why would they do that?
I look over at McRibbon and Draconic. I'm like, do you guys like move stuff around down here and redecorate often?
He brings one finger up and taps it on his chin a few times, as if he's looking for a way to answer. He points
don't
a
know, do
finger
you?
at himself. He points one finger at himself for a second, and then... Sorry, I have to check a number really quick. I think it was 5. He points at himself and then holds up his one hand with all 5 fingers extended. Wiggles the fingers a little bit.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
He gestures towards the staircase and then looks at you and holds up 2 fingers.
Oh,
Okay. Right.
so maybe two guys are down there, and maybe 5 were around.
Oh, there's another guy that's down here somewhere.
Maybe that's what I'm guessing from his gesture.
I want to investigate the statue that's right here. If that's a statue.
It is a statue. It seems to be, it's humanoid, roughly. It's kind of a stone carving that looks really similar to the ceremonial armor that you found before. It doesn't quite match the other 2 sets that you found that were intact, though.
Does it move?
It doesn't look like it.
Okay.
Quick question: is this a? I'm gonna try and clean it up a little bit, because why would they block this part of it? So I can see if I can't get a eye on it or like go.
Right there. It's kind of, I assume you use your cloak, you're kind of like trying to just bat the dust off of the glass.
Luthien could probably clean
Yeah,
that easier.
I'll probably grab some bandages from the kit too and use those if they'd be.
That doesn't sound like a very smart idea, but okay.
Never. Alright, I'll use the cloak
Because
because
you're
it's
trying to use
reflective.
sterile bandages, clean bandages, to dust a mural.
Oh yeah. Oh, never mind then. Yeah, I'll dust it with the cape.
It looks like, just by looking at it, you can sort of tell It features one of these people wearing the ceremonial armor pretty prominently, but they're just, you can't really tell what they're doing exactly though. You can tell that it's something magical in nature. There's a big ball of that blue light, you can assume, over their head. It's very heavily stylized.
So they're doing some weird magic junk in that.
Maybe a Luthien can tell what they're doing.
Yeah, man, give it a shot.
Okay. I'm gonna use prestidigitation to clean it off real good,
Mm-hmm.
and
Um,
then gander upon it.
Actually going to say roll me a history check.
Hey.
Historia.
Ouch. That was a bad roll. Roll of 5.
Unfortunately, a lot of prime Nerinian history takes place around the same time as the War of Conquest. So, elven education is kind of limited on the subject.
Yeah, we kind of only cared about the one thing.
Hmm. And is their mural over here got something similar or different?
It is something different on that one. After some cleaning off. It's the same figure as the other mural, and actually you can sort of see some similarities to the statue over here.
Oh.
I
The,
I cast Mage Hand and kind of like wave it back and forth over the dust to try to clean the dust off. I
it
don't have.
doesn't seem to be as closely focused in this one. It's more like maybe this person is up on a hillside or something, and there's a whole field down below. But specific details in an ancient stained glass mural, it's really hard to see anything else specific about it.
Okay. What's over
I'm gonna
here?
switch to this little book.
What'd you find, Wilford?
Let me give me a sec as I
Mm.
kind of look at this little. There's a door right there, and then this.
The little shelf there, it's a lot of glass vials, like pickling jars basically, with eyeballs or intestines or different body parts mostly.
Hey, preserved
There's a lot of
stuff.
other
You wanted an
containers that
eyeball.
are dry and full of something rotten. But
There's
there's a
eyeballs?
few at least
Preserved
that are
eyeball
like
in there.
preserved.
Yeah, look.
Is it in?
Go
A,
take
it's
a
in a.
look.
It's what in a jar?
Hmm.
I'll take that instead of the one I had. Just replace the one I have with that one.
Okay. From the gate here, it seems like iron bars that come straight down from the ceiling. Immediately past, there's some sort of kiln, and in the far corner, you can sort of make out what looks more or less like a wardrobe.
Hey, is there a lever around here somewhere?
Not that you can see.
Try just opening it.
These bars
The
come
bars
straight
just
down,
come
right?
straight down from the ceiling.
Oh.
It's not a
Okay.
door.
What's on the other side? Is there a wall? It's just a room and a wardrobe and a wall.
Yeah, there's a wall at the far end.
I cast Misty Step and over to the other side.
Oh well.
Okay.
And I'll walk up and open up the.
When you open it up, it's not actually a wardrobe. It's more like an alchemist's cupboard. So when you open it up, there's one little shelf that can be rolled out from around waist height. And then there's drawers above and below that. Well, drawers below and cabinets above. I actually have to pull out my table again.
So, is there a switch over there you can get out? Cause looks like you're
Yeah, I
stuck
didn't
in
think
there.
that. I didn't think that far ahead. You know me.
Mm.
Yeah, I might be.
Well, Loren's gonna die. Let's go.
I might be stuck in here. We'll see.
You might have wanted. You probably should have thought this through.
So what's happening here? The bars come down from the ceiling,
Oh,
but how
yeah,
did he get in there?
he teleported in there. He teleported.
Ah, he fucking missy stepped.
Mm-hmm. And I'm pretty sure that's his only one for the day.
For the day, yeah.
Wolford, have you tried
Unless he can
picking up the
figure out.
gate?
I haven't tried picking it up yet, but I can give it a shot if someone wants to help me out.
let me see what's in here first.
Yeah.
You find a lot of really weird stuff inside.
Cool.
When you pull the working surface out, there's a small, well, not really small, but there's a relatively large circular indent in the middle. Probably the actual working space, and then there's the flat on either side of it. And in the indent, it appears to be a glass lens. It's completely covered with dust, but it's about the size of like a small tea plate. So it's big enough that it would probably fill both of your hands if you tried to go around the outside of it. But it's not like perfectly flat. It's I don't know how else to describe it, but like flying saucer shaped, where it's
Huh.
round on the top and on the bottom and comes to a bit of a flat edge around the outside.
Kind of like a
Other
magnifying
than
glass.
that, though, like a magnifying glass without the frame.
Hmm.
But details are really lost with how much dust is just covering
Is
it.
are there? You said there's other stuff in there, or?
This is just the first item.
Okay.
When you pull out the drawers, you find a perfectly, like, flawlessly virgin snow white feather, which is unusual because you're used to seeing at least some kind of coloration or anything like that.
Huh. Okay.
There's a block of red wax that has a seam down the middle, and when you experiment with it, it slides apart. It's two halves, and inside it looks kind of like the shape of a key is hollowed out from the middle.
Huh. But there's no key.
Nope.
Okay.
There's it looks like a glass ball.
You said
And
there's wax, or is that the key thing? Is wax?
it's a block of red wax that has a hollow in the middle of it for it
Okay.
looks like
Like a
thick
key mold.
There's a glass ball that, when you pick it up, kind of shakes some of the dust off. Inside, it looks like red sand, fills it about 3/4 of the way up. But you don't see any clear way that they got the sand inside. There's a piece of, like, obsidian black bone.
Okay.
And there's a rose petal that's set in the center of a block of quartz.
Oh, okay.
Um, sorry, I'm going through the massive list of possible items and I have to rule out anything that would have decomposed.
Hmm.
And there's also a. It looks like a rose, but it's made of stone. Or appears to be made of stone.
Okay. All right.
Most of
I mean,
the
I'm
other
just
things, it looks like they've kind of decomposed over time.
okay. I'll grab all those things. I already kind of put them in one by one on my thing.
Mhm.
And anything that seems fragile, carefully, like try to put it into like the feather. Maybe just like kind of put it in my little journal book in between a couple pages, maybe,
Mhm.
and then put the other stuff carefully into like a pouch. Um, and then well, I mean, I'll hold them up and show them to everybody while I do it, and I'll show them when I get out in case any of them recognize any of this stuff or know what it is. Can I do any kind of check to see if there's anything that stands out, or I might know what it might do or might be for? The key.
Um, based on the cabinet itself, you assume that it's either something for the purpose of alchemy or spellcasting as like components, or a tool used in the creation of the same things.
Okay. Uh, I'm gonna come over and look around for a lever, including inside this like fireplace or anywhere there might be a lever. Do I see any kind of lever to open
Um,
this gate?
the fireplace is actually a kiln, but no,
Okay.
you don't find
Okay.
any levers.
Hmm.
Quite the predicament you got yourself in there now, huh?
uh, I mean, I can, I'll be safe from Zeta in here. And tomorrow I can teleport back out. We can try to lift it
If
up.
those zombies don't shoot arrows at you.
Maybe you could get in the cabinet?
The
Huh.
cabinet is actually containing a bunch of smaller cabinets and drawers.
Like
Gotcha.
shelves and drawers.
Russian nesting
Mhm.
cabinets.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
Yes.
gonna just try to investigate everywhere and see if I can find any sort of way to open these bars. Like, how do they get in and out of here? Other than maybe how I did it. Do I see any other way in or out?
No, not that you can see.
All right. Well, do they does it look like we can maybe lift this gate? I'll try to help
There's
Wilfred
not
if he
really
wants to
anything
try.
to grab onto, but you could maybe try.
Why do I get myself in these kind of situations? All right, you
I mean,
grab
look at
that
all this
side.
cool stuff I found.
Mm-hmm. All right, so how do I do this? Is this
Maybe
gonna
the
be a
lever is
regular?
somewhere else. What's that?
But
Say that again.
well, I'm gonna try and lift this thing up. So what do I have to roll?
Um, sorry, I'm just getting the picture to show you guys what I actually mean, because you don't seem to understand.
Russian nesting drawers are the best.
I just put it in copy pasta.
I like my description better.
I want one of those for like a little jewelry
Apothecary.
box. That'd be neat.
You could roll me athletics with disadvantage because you're basically just trying to grab a smooth bar and drive it straight up into the ceiling.
If he's helping me, would that make it normal?
Nope.
Okay, disadvantage. Oh, please. There we go. Look at that. Look at that.
Whoa.
20 and 18.
You spend about a good minute trying to push on it, like lift it up into the ceiling, and you feel it start to give just the tiniest little bit. And then you lose your grip on it and it slides right back down.
Oh, I
Uh,
almost had it, but yeah, no, it looks like you're fucked there, Junior.
yeah. Oh well. I guess it wasn't a smart idea. Anybody have any ideas?
Um,
Hmm.
If I got double nat 20s, would that would have helped?
I mean, maybe I could.
That would have
I
been the
probably
only
shouldn't-
circumstance that it would have worked.
I
Yeah.
probably shouldn't be teleporting around, I guess.
Mm,
Well,
mm, mm.
lessons learned, you know. Hey McRib, you got anything to add here, man?
Is there a switch for this door? Or this gate?
He shakes his head and he points at the bars and then kind of attempts to make at least kind of a stomping gesture.
Anybody got an idea what the hell that's supposed to mean?
Try pulling the bars down, maybe.
Oh.
He like draws a square in the air with his fingertip, pointing down at the ground, and then like stomps on the spot inside the square that he drew that doesn't actually exist.
So there's
there's a something you step on that opens it.
He shakes
I
his
try to
head
Nope.
Eli. No.
and he points at the bars and then points down.
Oh, maybe downstairs.
Shakes his head
Uh,
again.
No, never mind.
So there's a
Um,
switch that sets these bars down.
He nods at that.
Oh.
So there's a and
is
is there
is this
Is
the
it over
switch?
there? Is it over there with him?
He shakes his head.
All right, listen. So we're gonna leave you, Laren. You'll be all right. We'll be right back. I think the switch is down those stairs over there.
He
Okay.
shakes his head again.
No,
Yeah.
we must have activated the switch earlier somehow.
You said he
Could it
nodded his
be-
head when I said that, right?
Is there a mechanism that raises? Oh, Luthien, translate that. Is there a mechanism that raises the?
I may translate that after I get the answer to what I said.
What did you
Did
ask?
you say did you say he nodded his head or shook his head when I said the switch was downstairs?
He shook his head.
Shook his head. Okay, then I will translate what he just said as well.
He points towards the stairs that you just came down.
Oh, up.
Upstairs.
So the mechanism to raise it is back there.
Oh, you know what? I bet it was a fucking
See, that's
mechanism.
not translated.
Yeah, it's not.
I keep-
I bet you it's the spot we were at where Ansel did the things.
Oh, he pushed
When
it
I
down.
hit the what
Hmm.
things? A crystal ball thing, maybe, or did we unpower it and it closed it off?
There
No.
was a big square platform that Ansel triggered two different parts of a button
Yep.
Ah.
that was back in the direction that McRib is pointing.
Yeah, Ansel, go ahead and go re-trigger the steps.
Why don't you go with him and McRib have him McRib like lead you, and I'll be fine. You guys can go. I'll just study these items that we found here while you guys are doing that.
So, do you know if McRib
Okay.
can lead us to a mechanism that will raise the?
Yeah, man, that's what we're talking about. We just gotta go
Okay.
back this way.
All right. Well, good luck with not dying and all.
Yeah, I think it'll be fine.
So this way, yes.
Yeah, it's back where Ansel stepped on the switch.
Right here.
Which was right there.
What happened to the hole? Oh, it's over
Well,
here, isn't it?
while I'm waiting for everybody, I'm gonna like pull out the little glass disc thing and just kind of like look at things through it. Does it kind of magnify if I hold it over?
No, right now the main
know.
thing that's keeping you from anything about it is that it's super, super, super dusty.
Oh,
Like half-inch thick layer of dust on top.
oh. I'm gonna try to wipe it clean on my.
Just wiping it off on your sleeve. You see, there's actually a very particular, it's almost like a map carved into the glass.
A what carved into the glass?
A map. There's on one side a map that you can vaguely
Oh, a map?
recognize as.
Okay, okay.
On one side you can vaguely recognize that it's a topographical map of most of like central Enosin.
Oh,
So
okay.
around where Ryfin and Lond and Aelon are.
Okay.
But the opposite side of the glass is a completely different map that vaguely mirrors it.
Huh, okay.
So there are some similarities between the two sides, but they're distinctly different from each other.
All right.
So McRib, or Luthien, ask him how we unactivate this.
How do we unactivate the mechanism? It doesn't seem to just be a pull up type thing. Any ideas there, McRib?
He actually shrugs.
Wolford slaps a hand over his face. Well,
He gestures to the, like, kind of draws the shape of the square and then the smaller square inside.
hmm.
And he points at the smaller square inside, thumbs up. The larger square on the outside edge, and then thumbs down.
Oh. So, yeah, jump on the middle square there. Ansel, is that what you do? Gage, if you're talking, we can't hear you.
Hopping on the middle.
Ah.
He shakes his head.
Maybe there's somewhere we can push it up.
So I make a motion to like if I'm like lifting something.
He shakes his head at that, kind of
Hmm.
shrugs his shoulders.
So he doesn't know. Jeez. Uh,
Well, maybe
Yeah.
he does know and we're doing the wrong thing. Lucian,
Probably.
can you ask him if there's a way to lift the middle part up?
You there, Wolf?
Yeah. What? Sorry.
Can you ask him if he knows how to get the middle part back up?
Oh. How do we get the little nipple area to raise up out of the ground?
He points back this way and kind of gestures downwards with both hands.
Yeah, super helpful. He says that we should push down super hard over here in the corner. I guess.
I don't know how I feel about this.
It's. I love the fact that you're basically trying to get an NPC to do charades to help.
Well, I mean, he's the only one that knows this area, so we really
And,
don't have
and we didn't expect to be in the situation, so
Yeah, yeah.
I
We're
get out
down one.
I get out my 3 dragon ante set and I start like, basically kind of playing solitaire on the
Mhm.
ground over here. Sit down and start playing solitaire.
Hello, darkness, my old friend. I've come to talk with you again. Yeah, that's gonna be you for 8 hours. Because we can't figure out what the fuck to do. Oh, and I was so close on that double critical. That would have been sweet.
What time is it, by the way? Like in
We
game?
are at about the usual end time. In game,
Yup.
Yeah,
it's
in
at
game.
10:30
AM. Okay,
at
so.
night
Oh,
p.m.
I have to go lock up soon. I have to get there soon.
No,
Really?
she said in the
You
morning.
woke up and no, I said p.m.
Oh, already?
It's been p.m.
Yeah.
It was never
Oh.
daytime.
So
You
we
guys
gotta.
woke up from your long rest and it was 8 p.m.
Yeah.
Ah, okay.
Yeesh.
So I'm
Well,
gonna turn any second. How have
mm,
I not turned already?
You
probably
turned
not.
already a while ago.
No,
Yeah,
I
so
mean
you're-
for the next night.
It's
It's the
Oh, it
it's
same
not the
only-
night,
next
though.
night. It's the same night.
So we have all of the
It
next
doesn't
day
last long. Wow. Okay.
to do to take care of your problem and take
Probably
care of our problem.
Probably because we incapacitated you.
Like breaks the spell for the
And-
night,
and-
maybe.
Yeah, probably.
I don't
Well,
know.
I guess we might have to
To be
continue this
continued.
dungeon without freaking.
You can always like if you run into anything bad, you can always run up here and I can pew pew through the thing. If you need my help.
Kites every encounter back you.
Yeah, let's go 30 feet below the earth before below we're at now, and
It
just be
was
like,
it was
follow us.
Laren's own fault, he's gonna learn, I mean you guys if you guys don't let him out, it's fine. If you guys
We're gonna,
figure it out.
we're gonna
we
have to
to
leave
lock
you
you
there.
in. Like we
Out of
lock you in.
Yeah.
out of character though, you guys could probably spend could say I spend so long like investigating or flipping the switches or playing with the switches. Eventually you probably get it,
Idea. We do the lifting thing again. Tensor's floating disc lifts the thingy, and then that should give him just enough time to squeak underneath the bar.
Tensor's floating disk just follows you, though it's not telekinesis.
I know. But can he form it underneath the bars?
He would have to form it inside stone where he can't see.
Oh. Even if I lift the bars again?
If you manage to lift enough bars that they would be above the point where the disc appears, then you could put the disc underneath where the bars are.
Yep, that's what I was hoping.
But if it
But it would
exceeds
be
weight, it
easier to
goes
just
away.
bend the bars than it would be to lift several bars in a row and
Mhm.
hold them all up at the same time.
Oh. Oh, wait, so it's
Yeah.
multiple bars, not just one?
Yeah.
Well, we
Oh.
could maybe use weapons or something like a tool to help us kind of bend him or just work at him for a while.
Well, you could do that. I don't know what we're gonna do about
Well, Aaron's, I mean, he's just playing 3-Dragon Ante. He's fine.
instead of trying to figure a way out, he's gonna play cards. It's
Or
great.
read, and then maybe he'll do some reading, or I mean, he's used to this sort of thing, kind of. He's got a book. He's got some things to, he's got things to do. He's got a flute.
Okay.
He can keep himself entertained in here for a while until you know. But he's not going to try to do the bars by himself. If you guys come back and tell him like you should try to bend the bars, then he'll help you with it. But
Uh.
he's probably not strong enough
Well,
to do it by himself.
probably not. But yeah, so we leave this for next week then.
Yeah.
This is gonna be a problem. Thwarted by iron bars.
Doors, the consistently biggest enemy of adventurers.
How dare you? How dare you deny me entry and subsequently exit?
Yeah.
Screw you, door.
All this stuff is, I mean, some of it might have some value, but it's probably nothing too crazy. I'm guessing if we shine a light through this disc, it'll like illuminate a map up on the wall or something cool like that. But just like it seems like alchemist ingredients. We'll probably can make some. We can probably sell some of them. Some of them might be worth good money.
Assuming you don't get shot by skeletons, to death.
Oh, yeah, maybe.
Well, I guess we'll find out.
Yeah.
Well, that was fun, guys.
we got McRib out. That's the important part.
That's
we got
definitely a good.
we got one party member. We lost another. At
Larry,
least.
you know what, Cheatham? Just play McRib.
Oh man.
Well, I could for the next session. I figure if we're just gonna leave me in here for the day, I mean,
For 8 hours.
To be honest,
it's
he
his
gets his stuff
punishment
back.
for not being careful.
Laren would get his spells back on a short rest, so I mean, he really only needs to be in there for a little while.
No, not this one though.
No?
The racial ability.
This is his racial. It's a once per day.
Mhm.
Oh,
He doesn't have the spell.
fuck. I thought you
Mhm.
had the spell. Oh
Nope.
shit.
Nope.
I knew when
Racial-
I knew when I went in that he's gonna have to find another way out, but I just was like totally Laren would just be like, oh yeah, I'm gonna go in there.
Shit. Okay.
Yep. So he's gonna be in there for literally a whole.
I will say though, this is like the second time he's got himself into a situation without thinking of how it's gonna get out. So he's gonna learn from it, but
Mhm.
he's how do people learn things, right? They make they make a mistake once or twice and then they learn. I figured that's I was just trying to do what I thought he would do.
Right
So
Yep.
you guys can try to continue to get him out or continue on without him. It's up to you. I'm not gonna be mad if you choose the latter. It's fine.
I don't even know what to say.
w-
Damn, they be doing
Very
damn
interesting day for sure.
It's
I
really
will say,
dark in here.
I will say, Laren's gonna be safe from Zeta in here.
Yeah, but you're gonna be vulnerable
Maybe.
to skeletal attack.
What I could do is I could have Laren do another, like, start another long rest on his own down here while you guys are doing other stuff. So, I mean, if
Is it a long rest thing or once per like an entire 24
Once per
hours?
day.
Oh,
It's once per
okay.
day.
So
Well,
yeah,
Well,
it's-
technically, there's only
A
an
couple hours
hour and
left
a
in the
half
day.
left in this.
But it's
Yeah,
the
but
day
he
is
had just
considered sunrise.
he
Mhm.
had used it in the battle previously because he got up on that thing and hit the crystal ball. Then we did a long rest. Then he used it again. So I won't be able to, definitely won't be able to use it till for another day.
Oof.
I forgot that was the Rachel ability to do that, so I shouldn't have let you teleport in here in the first place. But
Mhm.
it's already
Oh,
way too late for
really?
that, so.
What do you
Yeah,
mean?
'cause
Like you wouldn't
it's
have let
supposed to
me?
be daily, not. I wouldn't have if I remembered
Oh,
this, but it's too late. So,
it says
because the racial ability says daily, right?
Oh, actually, no, it says you regain the
No, when
ability
you
to
finish a
cast
short or
it
long
in this.
rest.
Yeah, I can do it after a short rest, so I can.
Oh, okay. There you go. We're good then.
Mhm.
You just need to chill for an hour.
Yeah.
Okay, good, because yeah, good.
Mm.
Well, I guess we could go kill enemies for an hour while he just did.
I'll cast invisibility and then rest for an hour. These
I
guys,
don't.
I know that. I
I
know.
don't think you can concentrate on a spell while you're resting though.
Oh, is it a
Nope.
concentration? Probably
Invisibility?
is.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Anywho, guys, this was an
Yeah, you're right.
interesting way to end the night, but
It
I
was
will
an
just
interesting
ponder the
session all around.
Indeed.
Yes, Zeta trying to murder us.
Aw.
Yes, succeeding in freeing the shackles of McRib and the trappings of our new.
She was trying to free fucking Ansel of the trappings of his human coil.
This mortal
Ain't that the
coil.
truth?
I'm sorry, buddy.
I'm sorry, I'm so accidentally sexy.
Yeah, so it said accidentally sexy that she wants to burn you in a fireplace.
She just can't take it. What can I say?
You were so hot you needed to cool down in the fireplace.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Anywho, guys, I'm gonna go eat dinner because I am hungry as hell.
Hmm.
So
Yeah, I need
I
to
should
head
see you
out too.
all Thursday.
Yep, that's exactly what she did.
It's the
Just
Oh.
yeet me across the room.
Speaking of Thursday, anybody have any feedback at all